This is a certified hood classic.
When the rent is due, why the living room smell like some weed? Why we always moving? Why we always ducking the police? Wait, go somewhere and play. That's your favorite shit that you would say. In my early days, ramen noodle chicken section 8. Hyperventilate, step that couldn't crack on dinner plates. Whip that Minute Maid, drop the soda, this ain't lemonade. This ain't for the kids, but it's that shit that's about to get us straight. Grandma always hate, cause she knew this shit was not okay. She was right, but this is how my life was like in 98. I was 5, I seen 5-0, then I ran and jumped the gate. All I knew was that them black and whites would take my ass away. Product of my environment, so I became a native. I'm well related, the bravest side of the tank. These artists, August, they falling like autumn, so let me paint. In the living room, be so cloudy, I could hardly think. I ain't naming names, me and Buddha right there playing games. To us it's normal though, this atmosphere will probably make you comatose. People end up lifeless over overdose. It's 1994, daddy hit the dough. Mama, why you leave? Why you always drinking when we go to sleep? When the rent is due, why the living room smell like some weed? Why we always moving? Why we always ducking the police? Hey, 1994, daddy hit the dough. Mama, why you leave? Why you always drinking when we go to sleep? When the rent is due, why the living room smell like some weed? Why we always moving? Why we always ducking the police? Hey,
hot spot.
I know, but they're gonna give me the shirt with you.
For our SMR listeners.
Put this dude on Biotine real quick.
Yeah. Okay, so Biotine.
Oh.
You know how like you get cotton mouth and shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, like last week, fucking Miss Rose, Miss fucking Shayna, she told me, she gave me the best explanation. Biotine is basically like, what did she say? It's like Visine for your mouth.
Wow.
Okay, so it like,
That's pretty accurate.
Does it taste nasty?
it don't taste that nasty. It tastes kind of like mint. But what it does is it refreshes your palate. This is like a stoner's best friend. Watch, dude. Watch. Just let it like soak through your mouth and shit, dude. And it's like it like resets your palate, bro. Right? When you're getting ready to hit them high notes and shit.
I know, let me.
That.
Bro.
Yeah, dude.
Because then they restart the whole.
Oh, it's refreshed.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker right there, right?
It's like a performance enhancing drug.
It's good shit.
Order up, order up, order up.
So yeah, man. Episode 33. We'd like to welcome you to the Hood Diner.
I'm DJ Sentry.
I am the homie Casual, and in the building tonight, we got a good friend.
Jae Tilt.
Jae Tilt is in the building. For those of you that don't know who Jae Tilt is, we're gonna allow Jae Tilt to tell everybody right now who Jae Tilt is.
Well, my mama named me Josh.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, man. So I would say that I'm a rapper that's gonna give you his real. Like, I'm an artist that gives you him in every aspect or way of doing things.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Hey, you can feel it in the lyrics, bro.
Oh, that's
You can
love,
feel it.
man. Thank you for noticing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. I've been listening to both of the albums that you have available on iTunes right now, back to back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up for real. The fucking which one is it? Which is the one that has 1994 on it?
Oh, that's Years Later, man.
Years Later. Okay.
You fuck with Years Later?
Dude, Years Later is fucking beautiful, honestly, from front to back.
Yeah.
Is this, dude?
Bro.
See me, bro. I'm the type of dude that likes that like laid back, fucking just like shit you can smoke to, real life type of shit, bro. God damn, that's what that album is all about, bro.
Man, that
For
shit,
real.
bro. I was just talking to Century about that album earlier. Like, it's crazy because I feel like it was so slept on, but like it was because of the time of which we dropped it and like the place in my life where we were at. Like, it just wasn't the right time.
Yeah.
But somebody told me, like, it might sound cliche, but like Years Later is gonna pop years later.
No, that
And
makes
people
fucking
They ain't
sense,
gonna
dude.
recognize it until years later. And I feel like with this new album, they gonna recognize years later because you're like, yo, well, where's this kid been at? If he making music like this, like, let's see his last project.
Yeah.
And then that's when they're gonna go see years later, and it's just gonna, like, you know what I mean? Just help everything elevate from there.
Fucking man. I've been jamming the shit all day and all night last night
Yeah.
and shit. Because, you know, I don't want to familiar myself.
Yeah.
I've never actually met you in person. I've seen you perform multiple
Yeah.
times and shit. Like, I've
Okay.
been in the crowd and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard you, bro, was, I think, at Cash Lansky's The Cool Table
Album release party.
Bro.
That's the first time I, like, literally got on the same stage as Cash. That was one of the first times I met Alva. That
you
was
guys
when
performed that, though. You
Yeah.
performed 1994,
Yeah.
right?
No, I didn't.
Well, what show was it that you performed 1994?
That was...
It had just come
Oh,
out.
the Cool Table. You are right. You're right.
It's
You're
Cool
right.
Table, right? 'Cause it
I'm
was
thinking
kinda
about
recent.
The C album release
Jay,
party.
you want an iPhone stand?
Oh yeah.
That one don't do. Does it do it sideways? Does it do the full portrait mode? He's got to turn it sideways. He don't want to turn it sideways, dog. He's holding it straight up. That's how it is nowadays.
It says rotate your phone.
Yeah, it's telling him he can't do it. You got to go live that way. There you go. Mira.
Let's go.
Just do it sideways like that. Yeah, this way you don't have to
Okay,
hold
we
it like
back
that.
live. We got 5 people looking.
There you go. There you
good.
go.
Let's
But
see
yeah,
what-
man,
let's see what we
that
can
was
do.
the first time I had ever seen you perform. And
Yeah.
actually the first time I'd ever heard of you, bro. When I heard fucking 1994, bro, I got fucking sucked right in, bro.
Bro, so I remember that day. That night was crazy. It was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, that whole place was
Everybody
like,
was lit,
It
huh?
was sold out, dog.
It was packed.
It's the first time I drank that green beer shit. Like, I was litty.
That was
St.
good
Patty's
shit.
Day?
Yeah, it was St. Patty's Day. That was lit, man.
See, I'm
that
33
night,
years old.
Yeah,
I don't
because
drink no
Alva
green
was
beer
up
no
there.
more.
Alva was up there. He was DJing
Yeah, so
for it,
Alva was-
and
yeah,
he was doing the hooks and everything with you,
Oh,
dog.
bro,
Like
watch, man.
it was a beautiful team,
It's
dog.
crazy
You
'cause,
guys
like,
get down together, man.
That's where that was like where we started at, and we were so still raw then. Like, we are, like, where we're at right now, our performance wise, in my perspective, is like 10 times that from there. But we was still working the kinks out. But it was like working with that album. So with that album, we had first mastered it. My album was dropping like 2 months after the Cool Table. So his album was dropping in March and my album was dropping in May.
Okay.
So I had to be ready. So like those were new songs that nobody had heard. So
Oh,
we were
yeah.
just like trying to like see if people liked them at that time. And I remember that we got that feedback like, yo, we can't step back. You know what I mean? We can't take a step back with this. Like, this music's
I think
great.
I think I was standing next to either it was Pike or somebody else that knows like your music like from the previous album, and I remember him saying that he's like, dude, this is new shit, bro. He's like, this is Jay's new shit. He's like, I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah, man.
The homie
shout
pointed
out Pike.
it out. You
Shout
know what
out
I'm saying?
Pike for sure. If it was Pike, because like, man, that's
I'm pretty
the
sure it
homie.
was. I think
That's
I
the
remember
homie, bro.
me and him always chilled together and
he
shit.
dropped my first blog about me in 2014, man.
Right.
I dropped 2 videos. I remember my second video I dropped, he seen it and was like, yo, Arizona, Tucson's new talent. Like,
Wobble?
This is
the We Are Bugging Out.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wearebugging.com. He's like,
Right.
this is the future of Tucson.
Fucking
and
A.
I reached out to Pike and I was like, yo, man, no one's ever wrote a blog about me, has done anything, so you like changed my life. Like, you literally made me want to keep grinding.
Right.
So I reached out to him for shows and everything, and he would like throw me on, remember the Scratch Shack?
Yeah.
Man, so he put me on a couple of shows at
Scratch
the
Shack.
Scratch Shack.
That was
Bro,
the.
I was telling Alva that I wish the Scratch Act existed for my album release party.
That would have
man.
been dope.
Like, I just love that environment so much. It helped me become who I am today.
Have you ever been to the Blunt Club?
Never. What? The Blunt Club was lit. Why you been there? I ain't even smoked like me, man.
No, the Scratch Shack was dope.
Oh man,
Rip
shout
said
out
they
to
don't
everybody
smoke there.
watching, man.
Dude, the Scratch Shack was dope because it was like the.
You said they don't smoke there at that Blunt Club, though.
Yeah, that's what.
How
yeah.
you don't smoke at the Blunt
Right,
Club?
right.
That's what we were saying too, but yeah. But I do miss the Scratch Shack. That was the first hip hop festival was there. You know what I'm saying? The very, very first one. Were you at that? Did you go to that one?
The first hip hop festival?
The one that was at the Scratch Shack.
No. We went to the second one. Me and Alva rocked the main stage.
Right. Yeah, that was dope.
It was fire, man.
I wanted to get in there, but I had the booth outside. Nobody to help me out and shit, so I kind of stuck.
For real?
Yeah, but I was out there making money, dog. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? I got to hear a lot of shit, and yeah, but it was definitely the Cool Table show that the 1994 fucking jam fucking it just sucked me in, bro. Honestly, I was talking to Robert about this the other day, and we were talking about like hooks, that are like you don't want to call them simple, but they're simple. Yeah, like the words are very but they're so perfectly placed. And they ride the beat so lovely. Sometimes people will try to take that route and it just doesn't work. Yeah. But 1994, bro, I honestly feel like that's one of like the dopest fucking hooks I've ever heard, dude.
It says my vision's black like Riddick because it's a chronicle.
That's the Heat of the Night.
Yeah,
I like that lyric right there.
Man, that's crazy.
But
I love that song too.
But
1994,
dude, the hook
story about
like,
that
please,
song.
Do the hook with me real quick, right?
1994, Daddy hit the dope. Mama, why you leave? Why you always drinking when we go to sleep? When the rain is due, why the living room smell like some weed? Why we always moving? Why we always ducking the police?
Yes, dude, like, dude, that shit is so gangster, fool. Like, there's so, dude, like, the amount of struggle in that fucking hook, dude, is just like, holy shit.
I wrote that on the way back from my sister's wedding, and like, we were on a cruise. My sister got married on a cruise.
Me too.
And
I did too.
I had been like stressed the fuck out for weeks, bro. Like I was just like was over it, you know what I'm saying? But we was coming home, and I'm usually my routine every morning is to write. So I was coming home and I was finally like, yo, I need to write. I haven't wrote nothing in days, you know what I'm saying? I've been so busy. So I literally wrote the chorus in the car coming home from Texas. The chorus was so fire, I put the phone down. I was like, nah, I ain't writing this verse until I go home. Like, I'm not, because I got to get in my element.
You got to prepare.
I got to go roll up at home with a fresh wake and bake, like a high. That's why every morning I'm on it, like, you know, so I had to make sure that it was right. And then I remember telling myself, like, how you want to end it? I'm like, you got to throw the chorus back in. Like, that's the chorus. Like, you got to, like, and it literally...
It's like 2 minutes. It's like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, dude. It's a short song, but it's a beautiful fucking song, though.
It's like, gets the point across, bro.
Yeah. It's...
I always envisioned the Schoolboy Q verse on that shit. Like,
dude, yeah,
like,
you would murder that.
I told you off the podcast that I said you sounded kind of TDE.
And I always envisioned a Schoolboy Q verse on that song. Like, I would even, like, in my mind, on some funny shit, I would, in my mind, like, make up lyrics I thought he would say and shit. Like, on my mind, like, because I just felt like he would fucking rip that track.
You know
that
that
was him. Like,
I feel like years later, it reminded me of something that should have came out like in the '90s, dude. It had a real '90s vibe to it. Yeah. It reminded me of like some early Devin the Dude type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, dude, like, yeah, no, it's a very fucking awesome album. So I'm excited as fuck to hear about this new album.
Man,
the new album is called No Setbacks, right?
Yeah, the new album is called No Setbacks.
Oh, man.
So, like, No Setbacks stands for, like, I would say, like, I feel like, just to say it, like, you know, like, I was a part of a label, you know?
Right.
And so, to even leave a label, and, like, that shit was hard. Like, those are my brothers right there. Like, those are my niggas. Like, I had wrote
creative differences.
It's been 2 years. Nah. It's just been 2 years, bro. Like, we had wrote. Like, I had just been so used to these guys.
Right.
So for me to like get away from that, or to even like leave that shit was hard, bro. That's like leaving family.
Yeah, I imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys,
it was tough for me, bro. It's still tough for me sometimes. Like, those are my guys.
Right.
But I had to do what was best for me in my perspective.
Okay.
You know, so like, no setback stands for like, no matter what you go through in life, that when you feel like you might not see the light, like, just don't quit.
Right.
Like, I ain't see the light. I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like, you just left everything you knew, everything you had.
Yeah.
And like, it's crazy how me feeling that way at one point in time and the feeling I feel now, it's like 360 degrees. I would say it's a whole turnaround because I feel on top of the world. Like, I'm in a better place than I've been ever.
You've shown that you can do it yourself.
Exactly. I reminded myself that I can do it myself because I had already been doing it myself.
I mean, I've been watching what's been going on ever since.
It was just that clarification to oneself that you're good enough to do what you believe in. Like, you are the package.
Yeah.
And that's what I go by. Like, I understand my role and I understand how important music is to me.
Right.
And everything about it, like everything around it. And so I just feel like everything happens for a reason, and I'm in the position I'm supposed to be in for that reason.
That's good, man. I mean, dude,
No
shout out to
what
you
happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be this way. If not, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, no, definitely shout out to you for continuing to do what you do best. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, you know, wanting to continue to get more music from you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to continue to keep it up. You know
so
what
like
I'm saying?
That, I dropped a little mixtape in October called Red October, and that was just reassurance to the fans that like I ain't done. You know what I'm saying? And legit, we made mad merch for that shit. We sold out of merch damn near. We pushed it. I got people hitting me. I got new fans out of it. And that's all I really wanted was to just like show the fans that like, yo, I'm gonna rap regardless. Like, no matter what it is. Like, people have a perspective because when you see things from the outside, you might think something else, you know? So
right.
My best way was to show them that like I'm still in the fight because I'm still gonna rap. Like, I'm gonna still do this.
Nah, dude,
no matter what. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely keep it up, bro. Keep it up.
It don't matter to me. Like, this is what, if you want it, you'll show it, you know?
Right. So that leads me to my next question. How long have you been doing rap? How long have you been rapping for?
I've been taking it serious for 4 years, man.
For 4 years now?
My son's 4 years old. Since before my son was born, I've been taking rap music serious.
That's tough.
So once I knew I was having a baby, like I was like, you think gonna rap? You gonna go to the army? You gonna what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I needed to make a decision. So I told myself like, I'll work it out. If this rap don't work out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might need to do something else, but at least give it that shot because I always felt like I had the potential or the motive to do it for sure. So it's better to like just give it a shot. Like you said outside, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and I took that shot, and then now I'm in a way better place than I was ever in. Or I ever thought I could do. I've done things that I've never thought that was possible for a person like me to come from a place like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it means a lot to me.
Are you from Tucson?
I'm from Tucson.
Born and raised there in Tucson?
Yeah.
Dope.
So it means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? I traveled the whole country off of rap music.
Yeah.
So that changed my life, like to see the perspective of every different people in their areas and how like we're so fortunate.
Yeah.
Like they look at us like the bottom of the map because we're on the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
And that's how they look at us.
Is that how you feel when you tell them you're from Arizona?
So when you see somebody like flourishing from the bottom of the map, that means it's possible, like a mug. Like, no matter who, it happens, man. You got to get it out the mud. Not to be cliche, but for real, man.
That's real shit, man.
That's why sayings like that exist, because it's the truth. It's
the truth, bro. It's too real. Like that feeling that I feel when people look down on us because of where we come from and what we look like, and then we still win in front of them. Like they hate that. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling inside.
Definitely.
Because you don't gotta stoop to their level to get back at them.
Yeah.
The way I see it is like you kill them with kindness.
Exactly. No, there's no better revenge than success. You know what they say. That's just a factor. You know what I'm saying? But
facts.
So what made you want to get into hip hop? Like what were the influence? What made you like actually start to write rhymes and shit?
Man, I grew up like my mom and my stepdad, like they're like super hip hop savvy. So I was in my house. I mean, I'm listening to shit I probably shouldn't have been listening to. So I was listening to Brother Lynch.
Yeah.
At a young age, bro. I'm talking about singing the lyrics, bro. I'm listening to like Yin Yang Twins. I'm listening to Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube. I'm listening to Eazy-E, Tupac, Biggie. I'm listening to all these like very like some of the hardcore rappers at that time.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, I remember we would listen to like Eminem sometimes, like, but my dad was listening to like Master P, Silk the Shocker, Murder C, some
Dude,
grimy shit.
That's that old school shit I love,
crazy,
bro. I came up. That's my era right there.
I'm not playing, bro. C Murder, I'm fucking around. I'm a little tongue twisted.
I'm about
right
to
now.
pull a kick dough, lay down on the flow. Some UGK.
Yeah, man, and it was crazy because like literally. I remember as a kid, I remembered every lyric to every song, and I didn't know why, because at the time, I grew up playing football. Okay. So all I did was play ball. I thought I was going to be in the league for playing ball. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Nobody could stop. Like, I was that kid. Like, I played sports my whole life. Like, I was good at them, so I thought that was going to be my way out of the hood. Like, jet ass. Like, I thought, like, me playing sports was my way out of the hood.
Yeah.
And so I never thought about making music, but I knew that I loved it because I knew every lyric to every song.
Right.
Even the songs I shouldn't know.
Right.
So saying all the fucking cuss words, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. But I didn't know why, but it all makes sense now because knowing your lyrics and performing is all like one in one. It's like you have to know this stuff. And I know like after I make a song, I remember it, you know what I'm saying? Or there's repetitiveness or whatever, the way my mind works.
Right.
I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now.
Yeah.
But at the time, I never knew I was going to be a rapper. Ever.
Yeah.
I didn't ever think I wanted to rap at all.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't even see it in my future.
What was it that clicked, though? Like, when did you just, like, boom, like, this is what I want to do now?
Shit, I want to say weed, man.
Just smoking? And then just lyrics?
To be stupid about it. Nah, bro. It was actually listening to music while smoking weed that I actually started to understand music.
Okay.
So I would hear things in the music that I've never, ever heard before. That I didn't really recognize over there or couldn't make sense of.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was, bro. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just getting older and understanding more shit, too. Like, I just didn't understand. I don't know, man. Like, once I started understanding music, I fell in love with it because it was so passionate. It was like, man, these people are, like, giving their soul to this shit. And, like, I could start to feel it, start to hear it. And that shit made me want to do it. Like, I feel like I always talked a lot. Like, I always had something to say. I was always, like, with my teachers, I always was, like, the one butting heads with them. Always trying to, like, be like, nah, that's not true. Like, this is true. Like, not always, like, super controversial or, what's the word I want to say? Debating. Always ready to debate somebody who I feel like, if I feel like I was right, I'm ready to, like... for real.
Go at your neck.
Yeah, I'm ready to like prove my point. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like, and so with music, it was like I was able to get my point across. I was able to show somebody how I felt about something. So when people liked it, it was even better. Like, yo, I can relate to that. Like, that's real.
It's very relatable, man. Especially the way you just word everything, the hooks that are used. Like, it's very easy to get into your music, bro. It's very catchy. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks me in. The beats that you choose for a lot of this shit, it like, especially if you're fucking stoned, dog. Last night, bro, I smoked right and I laid down and shit, but I just got done smoking, bro, and I'm laying there and I'm like, holy shit, this shit's kicking in. I'm like, put that Jae Tilt on real quick, dude.
Yup.
Yeah,
1994.
Dude, I was like, what? I'm over there fucking chilling and shit, jamming and shit. My lady's like, dude, go to bed.
You fuck with that Problems?
Yes.
Bro, I think, sample, man.
Which one
that
is it?
sample.
That fucking shit.
There's very high production value on that CD.
Bro,
honestly.
Like, I want to give a shout out straight up to Spiritual, man. Like,
that's actually,
you guys know who Spiritual is. He used to go by Mike Checks, Proper One. That's my young dude, bro. And like, he made 94 and Problems. And those are some of the biggest tracks on the album. And he's 18, bro. He's like 19 right now. He made that shit when he was like 17 years old.
Crazy.
I've been making music with him since he was 15 years old. So my first EP, Product of 93, he did the whole album. So this kid's very talented.
So,
Like literally, so he's the one. He's like half of the reason why I be so inspired or get these sounds, because he knows what I like. So he be like, Jay, I made some shit for you. I'm like, you made some shit for me? He's like, I'm gonna send it over. Like he literally sits down and he'll make beats for me. Like, yo, this is for you.
He knows your vibe.
You know
he knows your style. Yeah.
And so he came out with me with all those beats, multiple. Like we went through so many songs and stuff to make that album, but he was mainly a lot of the production on that album. He had like maybe like 7-8 tracks produced by him on there.
You can tell it's got a very nice
You know what I'm
fluid
saying?
flow
And, like,
to it.
You can see where his vibe is. Like you can kind of like see it, but like.
Yeah, no. Shout out to him. He made some dope ass beats for you.
Yeah, man, that kid, man, I love him, bro. That's my man's, bro. He's actually opening up at my show on my album release party. But yeah, man, that's my boy.
Dope. And the album release party is going down what day? I mean, I think the podcast will come out after, but still,
it's on January 26th.
January 26th.
Yo, that's my birthday, man. I did the album drops, everything.
Right, nice. And you got hard copies of
when
your
did
album
you
too, right?
decide that was going to be the day that you dropped it?
Honestly, I decided that date about, I want to say in the summer of last year. We had a meeting. We had a meeting. We had a golden meeting.
Okay.
And we all talked about when we were going to drop our projects. And I said that I wanted to drop a project on my birthday, but it was out of the question due to circumstances. Like, we needed to drop projects because we all needed to drop projects. And so, like, but in my mind and my soul, I know I wanted to drop the album on my birthday. It was meaningful to me.
Right.
I hadn't dropped the album in a year and a half. Why drop it this year if I needed I can drop it fresh the next year, right in January. Why wait?
Build off of it.
Exactly. And so it was very meaningful to me. So it was very coincidental because it wasn't going to happen. Because I had already agreed not to drop it because just for, you know what I mean, for other terms. And like I was just being, you got to play your part.
Right.
So I was playing my part and it wasn't going to happen. After things fell through, it was like, yo, I'm going to do it the way I initially believed it should happen. I talked to Reezy about it. That's the dude who produced the whole album.
Right.
He was super with it, was ready to back it. Like, just do it how you want to do it. So it was no question after that. Like, it was just time to go. And it being my birthday, I just felt like right now, it was just super meaningful. Like, Product of 93, that's the year I was born, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, years later, it just all like, coincided. And so, like, when me dropping this on my birthday, it all came back to No Setbacks, man. Like, it did.
I mean,
the first song we dropped when we got into Vegas, coincidentally, was No Setbacks. And that ended up being the name of it.
So how did that album come to be? You said you started up GoFundMe?
Nah, so that album came to be because I went on tour.
So, but you did start a GoFundMe.
So that was for the second part of the album.
Okay. That was to like record everything and shit?
Nah, so I started the album in April.
Okay.
And recorded 7 songs in April. And so I wanted to, that could have been the whole album done already. I already paid for it. It could have been the whole album done, but I felt like it wasn't good enough. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't done. Okay. So I was like, we need some more music. So I reached back out to Reezy. He's like, yeah, let's just finish it. I was like, I want you to produce the whole thing. He's like, oh, you say less. Once I told him I wanted him to produce the whole thing, he's like, bro, that's all. I'm that type of producer. Like, I want to produce the whole thing. I'm like, we're on the same page then. So I'm like, I need to make a trip back out there. Okay. So this is in the summer. So I've been planning this trip from the summer. I end up going out of town for like family stuff and all kinds of stuff. I go broke basically. Like, I got no extra cash. Mm-hmm. Time's ticking though. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? I need to go finish this goddamn album. I need to finish this album. What am I gonna do? So I started GoFundMe. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put the description down on why I need this money. You know what I mean? Let's see what works.
That was one of my questions I had. Like, how did you the fund was $1,000, right? It was $1,000. What did you do with that $1,000? Like for all the fans and everybody because to me that was one of my questions I had, but he went ahead and led with it. But that's fucking awesome that fans came behind you to raise the money to get you to finish your album, dog. Like, that's fucking sick, bro.
Let me tell you, bro. Even when I got $100, I was like, dog, I call my best friend like, dog, people believe in us, bro. Like, somebody's willing to give us their hard-earned money, bro, for my dream. Like, dog, you know how that means to me? How much that means to me?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I go to the morning, it's $300. I'm like, the fuck? Like, the next day, it's $400. Every day, bro, it was going up. Then one day I woke up, I'm like, bro, we fucking passed the goal. I'm like, dog, this is insane. And it was crazy because, like, I was sending it to people who I knew, like, fucked with me and shit, like, would like my posts and always want something like my music and stuff. So I was just sending it to people who already had, I wasn't, like, reaching out to random people. It was people who I thought would want to help out. And sure enough, like, the people who I thought were behind me, plus more, like, came through. And it was just a beautiful feeling, bro. Like,
was there exchange on like donations? Like, did they get a CD or something?
it was all free, just bro,
hook
out
you
of the
straight
love of
donate.
their heart, just
That's
dead ass.
what's up.
Out of the love of their heart, every person that donated because they wanted to. I didn't give no. It was no strings attached. Like, if you read the description, you knew what it was about, and you made a decision if you wanted to do it or not. You know.
Yeah.
And so for everybody who did donate, I'm extremely thankful for it. Like,
Yeah, man.
I did not think that I was gonna raise all that money.
So that was from the fans.
That was
beautiful.
from the fans, bro.
So break it.
This album was strictly for the fans. Like, this album is for the fans. They deserve it. They wanted it, and they gonna get it.
So once you got the money, that was for you to go to Vegas, right, to finish recording it?
Exactly.
So what did the money go towards? Like lodging, food, all that shit, gas, everything?
We paid for Airbnb for a week.
Nice.
We we bought food, so we didn't go out every night to go eat. We bought, like, we went grocery shopping.
Yeah.
You know, we paid for gas to get there. We paid for just everything just to stay alive out there, you know what I mean? And I
Right.
finished paying off the rest of the fee for the album that I needed to pay.
The production and
Yeah,
shit.
for the production wise.
Nice. And you recorded everything out there
Oh
too?
yeah, we recorded everything, mixed and mastered everything.
Mixed
out
and
there.
mastered?
Finished the album before we left.
That's sick,
Mixed
man.
and mastered before I left.
Did you
The
guys...
only thing I waited for was the Dizzy verse, and we got that shit like until January 13th, 14th. We got it like we had put a date out that we wanted to get the Dizzy verse back. Like, we were like praying, like, please, can we please get this verse back? Because I wanted to drop the track list. And I'm so superstitious that I wasn't going to drop the track list if I didn't have the verse. Because in my mind, I'm going to drop the track list and then the verse is never going to come in on time.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just
Right.
super superstitious.
Yeah, no, you don't want
I'm not
yeah.
gonna think like that. Dizzy and they ended up sending me the verse way before time than we thought it was gonna come in. So we was just like, well, we're ahead of the game.
Nice.
So once I got confirmation and I got it and I heard it and I was like, good with it, I'm like, yo, bam, I'm gonna drop that.
Damn. That's
So I literally, it was all strategic. Me and Alva sat down, man, and we just sat out the calendar, look at the calendar, and click like precise dates and very strategic dates on when to do everything, when to drop the flyer for the show, when to drop the album art, when to drop the track list, when to drop the pre-sale, when to drop the link, the video, the everything about it.
all leading up to the fucking
All
party,
leading up
the
to-
album release,
into 2 more
hashtag your
days.
birthday.
Yeah, 3 more days until my birthday, literally. And this is like shit that we believe is gonna work for what we're doing, but it's all still a leap of faith and just guessing. It's a guessing game, man. It's like trying to be strategic. It's like playing chess almost.
No, that's
Trying
smart.
to, you know what I mean? Try to get them in a checkmate.
That's
We're
doing it.
trying, bro, but like I feel like it's working.
Yeah.
And
Oh, man.
it's hard, bro. Like 24/7, I feel like the pressure's on me now because I don't got a manager no more.
Right.
Like, I don't got somebody to like take that weight off my shoulders. Some shit fall through, it's all on me.
Do you feel like you need to have that, or do you feel like you can just continue on by yourself?
Bro. Let me tell you something. Having the pressure, I think any man, whoever had pressure could reassure this, that like having the pressure makes me perform at my best.
Yeah.
Like, you either fold under pressure or you perform under pressure.
Right.
And I'm not about to fold. Like, I would have folded a long time ago. I got a kid, man. Like, rap music right now ain't bringing in shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, to fold over this is easy. I could easily just go work a 9 to 5 and just be like, I'm going to just be at a call center the rest of my life just to make that ends meet.
Right.
But You know what I mean? It's a sacrifice, man. It's a real
It's
sacrifice.
following your dream, bro. That shit. If it was easy, everybody would be fucking.
I'm telling you, I done seen so many people pop. I done seen so many people like who I believe were good enough to make it, maybe, and just not make music no more. They don't make music. They don't pursue it anymore. They don't have a love for it anymore, because money don't come tomorrow.
Well, that's another question that I have for you. Like, do you feel that, as far as like you say, like making it and being able to make a good money, do you think you can do that living in Tucson, or do you feel like you got to move to like a hub where the music's big, like Los Angeles, New York, Texas, stuff like that? Do you feel like you got to be there, or do you think you can make it from like out here?
I believe it just depends on how you decide on making it. So like if you do an independent route, you're going to have to be able to be known in different places. Mm-hmm. I feel like if, say you live in Tucson and a label finds you that's very known, you can still live in Tucson and be that guy. All you got to do is show up to your shows wherever they're out on the road,
Yeah.
But as of an artist blowing up out of Tucson through Tucson, that's almost not ever going to happen for a long time.
Well, yeah.
Because we don't have a type of reach where industries are looking at Tucson to find the next best thing.
Yeah, it's tough.
They're not looking right here.
I don't even think
if they're even looking in Phoenix, and that's the capital of our state.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Futuristic, that's like a one in a lifetime. You know what I mean? The dude was good. He was putting in mad work in Tempe, and he was getting known, but just getting known. He went to L.A.
to do the rap nerd thing.
Blew up.
Yeah.
And blew up.
That shit blew
But that
out of
shows
nowhere.
you that's the industry. That's the industry. Like, that's an industry town. You know what I mean? Like, so it's tough. I feel like there's a chance for a Tucson rapper to make it. Like Lando, I'll say like Lando Chill. He got signed by a Mellow Music Group. They're signed. Like, he lived in Tucson, but he was signed to a label. So when they needed him to go do whatever he needed to do, he was there to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even him being from Tucson, he could, in some type of term, say he made it. Because he did what everybody's trying to do.
Right.
Get signed to a major, he's not a major music label, but at the independent major music label.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? They're very known. They're famous.
Yeah.
So in terms, that's making it.
Well,
so it's possible.
My terms of making it is getting paid to perform.
In my perspective,
you know
if you can live off of music, that's making it.
If you can make a year's salary
Yup.
performing music, why not?
Why not?
If
you can pay your bills, your mortgage, your electricity, your gas, whatever it is, your car note off of music, in my perspective, you're successful.
That's making it, yeah.
And that's me.
For sure.
When I'm able to do that for my family and pay bills and we can live a comfortable life, we don't got to be living in Hollywood and all that bullshit. Like, I don't need that shit in my life. Like, honestly, it'll probably fucking ruin me.
Yeah,
but if I could just make enough money to, support my family off of just music, performances, merch, all that stuff that comes with it, I'm going to feel like I made it.
Right.
And nobody's ever going to be able to tell me that I wasn't successful.
Right.
Well, it's a trip because you've accomplished everything a major label would do by having merch, having physical copies, streaming services, performances. I think the only next step would be vinyls if you ever got a fan base that deep.
Too.
You know what I'm saying?
I did those too.
That's dope. So that's dope.
And with that, I just feel it's more about the reach now. So I have the substance. I have what I need. Now it's about getting people to see that.
Right.
Getting people to believe in the dream. Like, I got my people from my hometown to believe in it.
Right.
But I feel like it's easier for, like they said, like they hate you until you leave. Like, they love you when you come. They hate you until you leave. But I feel like I got so much love here because they know me for so long and seen the grind. And people who meet me at a new show, they become fans. Because they can see the other people as well. Like, yo, this guy got some respect.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him maybe I'll give him 5 more seconds of my time.
Right.
To see what he got to say.
Yeah, you never know. You never know who you might meet.
But those grinds, so when you got to do those grind tours, when ain't nobody, like when there's like 10 people in the crowd, you like, fuck. But you got 10 new fans because you just did that show.
Right.
And those 10 fans is rocking with you. So when you come back, now you got those 10 fans plus those new people in the crowd because you came back. And that's part of the grind. So blowing up overnight don't really exist. I don't believe. It takes
time, yeah.
For a rapper like me in my position and the music that I make, I don't think I can make a one-hit wonder.
No.
I don't think I got it in me. I don't know if
But that wouldn't be something to be mad about either.
Yeah, like, and I'm not ashamed of that at all.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I feel like
if one song pays for mom's house and your house, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's paid in cash, here you take care of taxes every year. That's you. I'm over here. I'm good. We're both good. That's all you can really hope. I mean, realistically, growing up, that's what I wanted to do. Is buy a house for my mom.
Facts. Me too. I still want to do that to this day.
You know what I'm saying? Pay it off.
I'm gonna buy a house for my mom.
Pay it off for her. And it's just, I haven't had the chance to do it financially yet.
Yes.
So that's the goal I strive for.
Yep.
You know?
And so I feel once you can make that happen, man, with like whatever you're doing, like, you know what I mean? You made it.
Definitely.
Okay. So before we go any further, we got to talk about this week's something new. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. We do it Patreon style. We don't be eating on the mic and shit. We know people talk shit. But this week, it was my week, okay? And of course, you know, me, the sweets and all that shit, I get down. But I was online the other day, and for some reason I seen Krispy Kreme was doing some limited edition shit, right? And you know me, trying to see what's up. So basically, they had like this chocolate glazed special thing that they had going on for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So stopped by the Krispy Kreme, got us some donuts, and then some iced tea, peace tea. It was sweet tea, Texas style sweet tea.
Fire,
What'd you think, dog? Did you think it was pretty good?
I think we might be drinking this with some whiskey soon.
Oh shit!
What'd you think of the donut?
All right, so to be honest with you, anything that's super sweet, I'm not that much of a fan of. Right. But it wasn't too sweet.
Wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah,
it was up there though.
But
it was up there though. But it was tolerable, right?
Yeah, it was tolerable, but it was almost there. Like almost made my jaw clench.
Yeah.
Yo, there's so much sugar in there. It's like taking a bump.
Yeah.
No. I fucking tasted all that.
You over there fucking all jittery and shit or what? You are. I've seen him.
No, for real. Hey, that shit had a lot of sugar in it.
I've seen Jay. His legs. He's got that restless leg syndrome going on right now too.
Dog.
He's high.
It was good though.
That's why I was like, my girlfriend would love this shit.
Hey, we got extras, man. You gonna take some home for real?
Shit, I might fuck up another one.
Yeah.
Hey, get in there, man. Get in there.
Fuck up a donut.
Alva, what'd you think of that donut, man?
It was good. It was gas. I liked it.
I'm not sure if we.
It was pretty sweet. But I thought the cake was gonna be like the cake from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
They're pretty hard. You know what I mean? They're
the
pretty
cakes.
stiff. But the cake from over here was pretty soft and.
We got the homie DJ Alva's in the building over here on the casting couch.
He's on the casting couch.
The homie DJ Century.
He's on the casting couch, dude.
The homie Casual.
Yo, what up? Jae Tilt in the building.
Hey, the Hood Diner Podcast.
Baby.
Still live, we getting it.
Yeah.
Right around getting it.
Shout out everybody who tuned in. I think we probably had like 50 viewers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're boom. Look at this shit going, dog.
Business is booming.
Yeah,
booming.
We boomed for sure.
Nice.
Shout out everybody still watching this shit.
$30.
We appreciate you. What was you on, man?
What I like about Krispy Kreme the most though is that they make it right there in front of you.
Yeah.
You see
Krispy Kreme be fresh.
It's fresh.
Fuck.
There's no.
They be trying to stun you. They be like, "Yo, we just got these one right out the oven. They'll give you an extra one and shit." You be like, "Damn!" You eat that shit, just melt in your mouth. You like,
Dude.
"Wow."
I'll straight finesse you for a dozen. You go in for one, you leave with the 2 dozen. You're like, "Fuck."
Have you ever ate
all times, bro.
Little calorie bombs, bro.
They try to stun you, bro. Yeah. You be like, "Yeah, I'll take it. Hell yeah." Whole family get a free donut.
Have you ever had a burger that was in between Krispy Kreme donuts?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I don't even eat beef,
I like my.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You chicken. I'll eat that shit with some
like a chicken sandwich or something like that.
With some chicken, dog.
I like my sweets over here and my others over here. I don't fuck with McGriddles.
Speaking of chicken, bro, like the other day,
I think McGriddles were hard back in the day.
Yeah, he don't fuck with McGriddles. He can't mix that shit.
Just too much that sweetness with the egg and the beef.
I'm shitty then, bro, because I'll even add the goddamn syrup.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's you though. That's your palate. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
So in a couple, I bring that up because in a couple weeks we're going to Cali. Me and my lady, we're gonna take the dog, right? We're gonna take fucking Obi with us, right? I'm taking my puppy with us, right? Yeah. And we got an Airbnb out there. It's cool. And then we found like a bunch of restaurants where you can actually take dogs with you and shit, right?
Nice.
Yeah. So I found this one, dude, and it's called I should have wrote the name down, but it said they had like a name and it said the original chicken and waffle sandwich.
What?
And it was in like Huntington Beach, right? And like I've had these before at Disneyland, bro. But they're very rare. You get like, I mean, when it's chicken and waffles, but this is like an actual sandwich. Like they get a big ass waffle, put a piece of chicken and like some coleslaw and like some bomb ass dressing and shit, and then they put and then another piece of waffle. So it's a waffle sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They say that's the original place where they started making them. So we're gonna check them shits out next week, dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. Chicken and waffle sandwich, bro.
Yo, you fuck with Roscoe's.
I fuck yeah.
Heavy.
Oh yeah.
Heavy?
I fucking
You
love
guys
Roscoe's.
fuck with Gus's?
I've never had Gus, but that's what Marley B said was his favorite fried chicken. He said it was his favorite fried chicken.
Shout out my nigga Marley.
Yeah, because we do.
Big Gus. When next time you see Marley, tell him say Big Gus.
Well, that's what he said. See,
did he say Big Gus?
He said Big Gus. So we have this question. We have this question that we ask everybody, and it's called, if you're on an island, you only get to take one book, one album, one movie, and one food. That was his one food. He's like, I'm probably going to die of fucking heart attack. He's like, but I'm going to take Big Gus fried chicken.
Let me tell you, the origination of Big Gus. So, like, the place is called Gus's Fried Chicken.
Right. Where is this at again?
This is in, so they have one in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
So we were at South by Southwest.
Right.
But they have one else, where else do they have one at?
They got one.
They have one in Cali. They have one in LA too. That's where me and Marley first went.
Shit, well then I'm going to have to go check that out.
The origination of Big Gus comes from, we was in Texas. And like every time we go, we're on trips, I always like try to make it fun for us and shit.
Right.
So like the word of the week was big. So everything we said big in front of. So like we got into Texas, big Tex. Like we trying to have fun. We trying to have big fun. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it's super cliche. It's funny, but it keeps us going all week, bro. Like everybody gets in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we out here acting big ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all getting big mad.
Yeah, exactly. Getting big mad and shit. Yeah, so like we hit Gus's like 4 times, bro, in like 4 days. Like every time we hit Gus's, it's time to hit Big Gus, man.
Big Gus?
Every time, man. So you just put big in front of everything, man, and it just made everything so much funnier, bro, and just like it just livened shit up. Especially being around 8-9 dudes and shit.
The same dudes for 9 days.
Exactly, bro. Like
everybody's on the inside joke.
Everybody's on the inside joke, so every time somebody drop a dub and shit, we dying in the club or wherever we're at, dog. It's just funny,
dude,
man. You
that
know,
just makes it go by so much more fun, yeah,
bro.
Man.
Always, man. Shit. I made some shit up. We just add a Y in front of everything. So if it's like if the word starts with a vowel, you put the Y in front of the vowel. But if it don't start with a vowel, you take that letter out and you add the Y.
Okay.
So everything just be funny, bro.
Give me an example.
So like the hood, we be like the Yud. Like it just all tops.
The Yud Diner?
Yeah, the Yud Yiner. Like,
Yud Yiner?
The Yud Yiner Yodcast. Like it's going down.
That'd be the type of shit that I would get into, and my lady would get so annoyed. It might sound
corny, bro, but it's so funny because like you just come out of nowhere with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? DJ Yentry, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
the homie Yazual.
Always, bro. I'm telling you, man.
That's gonna be hashtag Yazual this week on fucking Twitter and shit.
I almost need a patent and shit.
Do it.
I'm telling you, bro, because it's hilarious. Like It's too catchy, bro. Like we'll all be saying shit like all week, man. It's funny.
Well, speaking of names, where did the Jae Tilt come from?
Man, my mom and her boyfriend asked me this shit the other day, but I just like, bro, my name's Josh Turner, man.
Okay.
So like the J and the T is just like natural. Yeah. J and then Tilt, like I was just, man.
You ever listen to a lot of Justin Timberlake?
Nuh-uh.
All right.
Actually,
He's
yeah.
like JT.
I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
JT's got some
I remember
shit, bro.
I can see us holding hands.
Dude, yeah.
that's
She's all, do the naked part.
That's my dude,
Talk to
man.
me, boy. Yeah, that shit.
Oh
dude.
man, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's some
bro.
good
He
shit,
said,
man.
"Do the naked."
Well, it was on the like when he hosted the MTV Video Awards and shit. And they were doing like they were doing a skit from fucking The Matrix, and it was like what is her name, dude? Wanda Sykes and shit. She's all like trying to push up on him. She's like, do the naked part. She's like, talk to me, boy, grinding on him and shit like that. I don't know why. I went there for that fucking.
I'm weak as hell.
That's where it took me. I'm sorry.
That's how it be like that sometimes.
Did the body roll and everything.
Fucking A, man.
You sold
But,
it. You sold it.
So what's up? What's up in the news this week, man? I got nothing for news, bro.
Well, let's talk about sports. What do you think about that no call?
What no call?
Oh, bro, I think that was a perfect call.
Really? Are you a Rams fan?
Nuh-uh. But it's because
the
I feel
Patriots
like
game.
the angle that they're showing from that no call is the worst angle ever to show.
I mean, but it's still a fucking. You know
But
what I'm saying?
if you look at every other angle and where the angle was when the ref probably seen it, every other angle the ball gets there right when the defender gets there.
Word.
Legitly, like, so that's why he didn't call it. Now, if you see it from the angle they keep showing us, like propaganda and does,
Oh,
you
for
know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like the way they do things, it looks horrible. It looks like this food just popped him like before. But if you see it from the other angle, he gets there exactly when the ball gets there. And if you play football, you know it's fair.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For
Or
sure.
if you just know the game of football, you know.
But my biggest thing is he didn't play the ball. And that's
he didn't play the ball,
that's
but
by definition.
they also do be saying like if he couldn't see the ball neither.
Well, it doesn't
the
matter.
dude
You
didn't
still
go for the
have to.
pass. Yeah.
You have to be able to make a football play
play.
on the ball, or else it's PI. That's just
Yeah.
like definition of the rule. So
True.
that was my only issue because I'm a fucking Cardinals fan, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about who wins if it's not the Cardinals.
Okay, so for somebody that didn't watch the game, who is this again?
So the Saints played the Rams.
Okay, I heard. Okay,
And they were on the game-winning drive, and they could have got a first down and basically ran the clock out, leaving no more time left for the Rams. But they did an incomplete pass on the 3rd and 10, but it was so blatant pass interference from one angle, and they missed the call. And
They didn't call it, so they would have got the first
they had
down.
to kick a field goal. Rams march down the field, kick a field goal before time expires. It's a tie game.
You go at halftime,
They go to overtime.
Overtime.
Rams win the game.
Boom.
Yeah.
So it was a good game, though.
It was a great game.
Great
Both
game.
games were great.
What about the Patriots game? Was that?
It was a great game too.
Yeah, Patriots
I
and
feel
Chiefs.
like-
Oh, bro, if they didn't line up
Honestly-
offsides, it would have been game.
Oh my God!
Oh,
you're so
boy
right.
lined
you're
up
so
off
right.
lanes.
You're so right. You're so right. You're so right. I
Who
forgot
lined up
about that.
offline?
The dude
The
under
defensive
93
end, the defensive end
from the Chiefs.
lined up in the
dude.
neutral
Chiefs.
zone.
On a 3rd down, these fools intercepted the ball or something. Intercepted it, and the motherfucker was offside.
Called it back.
All sides, and then Tom Brady got a first down and kicked the field goal and went in overtime. Tom Brady got the ball back, scored first drive
First fucking drive.
after holding the ball for 8 minutes.
Damn, dude. Oh, man.
But I gave so much respect to that other quarterback. 'cause
Well,
that's-
Mahomes is gonna get paid
Bro,
though.
I'm a Colts
He's
fan,
on-
so I was sour
Okay.
them going in. But he earned my respect because, like,
I used
man,
to rock with the Colts because Marshall Falk was my favorite
bro,
player.
he went ham, bro. Like he went that freaking rookie, bro. That fool surprised the whole world.
Who's that? Mahomes?
Yeah, he didn't fold, bro.
Not him. No, he's not a rookie.
Yeah, Mahomes
not?
isn't a rookie. No.
He's not. Oh, he was on the bench last year, huh?
Yeah, 'cause Alex
not
Smith's-
Alex Smith.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what my brother was telling me.
But that's why he
Right.
plays like Alex Smith too, and he's nasty.
Yeah, but dude, this
Better
dude's
than
so
Alex
much
Smith,
more
bro. You see that
precise.
sidearm,
Nasty.
bro? That sidearm killed
But
my
he's
team.
mobile as fuck though.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I thought they were gonna win, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I was hoping.
Me too, bro. It's just inevitable, man.
I
Tom
think they're gonna
Brady.
win the whole Super Bowl.
I know you guys
Tom
seen the
Brady's a
refs tell
beast,
Tom
man.
Brady that I got you though.
Did they? I heard that. That's what I heard, too.
No, bro, I seen it live. I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, did you see that?" And then sure enough, bro, like it was like the next play offsides.
The fucking ref looked
It
at
was
Tom
so
Brady.
fake, bro. I don't even know sometimes. I don't even be knowing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that the fucking
it just-
the Patriots just got them in the pocket.
Nah, bro, Tom Brady's a GOAT, man. Like you can't even go nowhere about it. Like if it comes down to Tom Brady getting the last drive, you fucked.
You're a big U of A fan, you said, right? Do you follow
Basketball.
Do you follow basketball? So what do you think about Akot leaving?
I don't know.
It's had its effect because look, they lost to Oregon.
Yeah, but they beat Oregon State though, right? Too.
What was the reason for his leaving?
I didn't even read it, bro. I didn't even see anything about why he left or where he's going.
He don't care about.
What
the
about
Wildcats.
Shaq's son not
No,
wanting,
no,
what about
I'm just
Shaq's
saying-
son
fucking
not
with you.
wanting to come here?
Well, Akot was a 5-star, right?
Yup.
Crazy.
5-star recruit.
Crazy. Well, I mean, we got dubs this weekend. ASU. We swept the Oregon schools.
Good for you, dude.
We put up 14 on
He said
Oregon.
we, huh? He said we.
Hey,
That's how deep it gets over
Yeah,
here. This
it's
guy.
we.
Look at him.
Oh,
He need to-
hey, that's Mr. James Harden himself, huh?
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
What was
here's
this?
a beard.
Fucking Guard U or whatever. Guard University.
hey, dog.
Man, that
we
is-
beat number 1 Kansas this year. They can hoop.
Everybody
beat-
beats a
they can
number
hoop.
one team every
What's
now
Duke's
and then, dude.
record?
Duke just,
Oh,
I think
no,
they.
ain't nobody touching Duke.
Bro,
Zion
they
is.
said that Duke is the most watched team in college history.
I believe it, dude.
You know that they're
The
already.
most watched.
They-
That 5 of them are going to the NBA.
You know the student sections, they have to camp out for the tickets.
Camp out.
Camp out outside.
Because, oh my God.
So they've already been camping out for 2 weeks for the North Carolina Duke game in.
You're lying.
No, bro, it was on
2 weeks.
ESPN.
2 weeks, dude.
Dog, that's
Already
How you
hanging
missing
out.
classes like that
So
and shit?
they're doing them online.
2 weeks.
Are they saving seats for France?
There has to be 10 people.
Hey, if somebody
talk.
paid me to be out there to save them the shit, dude, I'd stay out there and be like, fuck
Hell
it.
yeah,
You know,
they're
if my
paying.
classes were online and shit, what's my homework? Just do them from out there. You know, there's Wi-Fi everywhere on
There has
campus
to be
and
10
shit.
people in the
taking
tent.
piss? Is there porta potties?
Yeah, well, there has to be 10 people in the tent at all times, or else they get kicked out and the line moves up.
What?
Yeah.
10 people in a tent? So there's like,
Are they having sex in
there's
those
just multiple.
tents?
Hey, bro, I don't know how
Close
many
the door.
people are in there.
Right?
There's
Hey,
huge
hey,
tents.
tent number four got some freaks,
But
bro.
dog,
Let's
in
go
North
over
Car-
there.
North
Yeah.
Carolina's cold, though.
Hell yeah, what the fuck are you doing in the tent? You need to go
Shit.
inside.
They're-
Bitch, let's
camping
get
out for
warm
the
together.
games,
What's
bro.
up?
That's crazy.
The game's not for another, 2 weeks.
That is crazy. That's too much right there.
Dang, bro. If North Carolina lose to Duke, they gonna cry in the car.
Right? I
in the
would.
tent.
I would.
They gonna cry in the tent.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah, man. If I camped out for that 2 weeks,
I'd rather just buy a ticket, bro.
man.
Real
that's
talk.
Off tops. Oh, so all the student section's free.
Right.
If you pay for it, like Zona Zoo.
Right.
It's like if you get Zona Zoo.
Zona Zoo's not free, right?
By any
No,
means.
but if you line up, you get in. And it's first come, first serve.
with your student ID.
Right.
Dude, but
right,
that's
right.
nasty,
We're
though.
doing
Like,
Adderalls all week, these
that,
boys.
that means them dudes just smell like
Boys,
shit.
Yeah, we out here. They're doing Adderalls all week out there.
That means you're only allowed to do like with washcloths and shit and clean your ass and shit, right? Because that's
Loin-
fucking nasty.
No, well, basically
At that
they
point,
said,
it'd be
they
loincloths,
said you got to
right?
keep 10 in the tent. So if you got 15 people in the tent, just saying,
Yeah, you gotta
5 go in.
You go wash
you
your
gotta
ass,
watch-
bro.
You go to the, you know what I mean? You 5 come back, 5 leave.
Make
and
it
then-
snappy.
and we-
You know?
Yes, I need to eat.
Hey, by the
My
way,
girlfriend's waiting on me. Like, let's make this happen.
I just got to throw this in there. Speaking of washing your ass, man, I want to give a shout out to Dude Wipes because I've been fucking trying to plug these motherfuckers like left and right. I went and liked all their shit on Instagram. I'm like, I fucking sent them like a follow-up message and shit. I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? I'm an advocate for the wipes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, for real. Like, let me give you the scenario.
the
I give
poop
every-
scenario.
Let me give you the poop scenario, okay?
Scenario.
Hey, okay, so you got some fucking shit and it's on your arm right here, okay? You get some shit on your arm right here. Are you just gonna take toilet paper and clean that off?
No.
You would get like a wet one and shit, like really clean that shit. I mean, obviously you're probably gonna go to the sink and fucking, but if all you had was wet ones and toilet paper, which one are you gonna use?
The wet one.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, man, I've been an advocate for the wet ones ever since Trick Daddy told me on MTV Cribs years ago, dog. So yeah, man, Dude Wipes, holler at us, bro.
Clean-
like,
clean
what's up,
chonies.
dude? Yeah. I'm
You
down
don't
to
want,
push
you don't
them
want
products.
old girl to see their fucking scratch marks in your underwear.
I'm
when-
down.
Ever, bro.
No, dude.
You know?
You don't want it to
Grown
be
ass
That's a
man.
major loss.
no
You're a
crust.
grown ass man.
No crusties.
That's a major loss.
Nasty
right
ass
there.
back to front wiping ass.
Oh my gosh! Like you don't even wipe your balls. Like, what? She's like, I went down there and I seen some shit. You like, you 20 something, you embarrassed as shit. Like, fuck.
Fuck that.
Like,
But it just has to happen once and then it's never again.
Because you be wiping that shit since that day forward. You'll be wiping the shit out that.
Exactly. But I'm telling you, with the Dude Wipes, man, No,
So what's the
no
word? Did they
problem.
get back to you? Or
Not yet, man. So that's why I'm trying to. You know,
He said, "Had they got back to you, huh?"
I'm gonna hit them up again. I'm gonna tell them we talked about them in the podcast and shit. You see that little thing I made for Marley B with the little waves and shit like that, where his hands was like
Yes,
that and shit like
yes.
that. Like we gonna do one for Jay and shit, but I'm gonna make a separate one where we're holding like some dude wipes and shit, and then we're gonna put that whole little skit that
placement.
just went down
Yes.
right there, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dude Wipes, man. Holler at us. What's up? But yeah, man. What was it? Okay, so earlier you were talking about when we were talking about the 1994, and you were like, I'm not even gonna. You're like, I'm not even gonna fucking write to this, right? Because you wanted to go home and get into your zone and shit.
Yeah.
What is your ritual? Like, what is your writing lyrics ritual that you absolutely love to do?
Okay, so every morning I wake up, like I try to get up before everybody in my house.
Right.
For my son, for my chick. I try to get up before everybody, and then I'll jump in the shower real quick, get like dressed for the day, turn on my computer. You know what I mean? If I got beats to work on, I'm playing the beats. I'm rolling up. From that moment on, my first blunt, like I'm working. My first blunt is like I'm listening to the new music, whatever the case is. I'm starting to write.
You just clocked in.
Basically, that's my job.
Right?
Every morning, bro. Like since I was probably like 20 years old. Every morning.
How old are you now?
I'm 25. Probably 26.
26. That's right.
Actually, since I was 21 years old, not 20. So my son was born when I was 21. So since I've been 21 years old, I been doing the same routine.
Yeah.
Legit, man. And I'm a big Celtics fan, and KG, man, KG, he's like talks about his routine every day, and he said every day he did the same exact routine for like 22 years.
What was his routine? What was he talking about?
Just wake up, whatever he did, and he'll do the same thing just every day.
Every day, yeah.
And he said that's why he was so successful, because he mastered what he was trying to do.
That's what they say.
10,000 hour rule, you know. And so I'm mastering what I'm trying to do. So by me waking up every day and doing this stuff, I'm literally like mastering the craft in which I'm trying to master.
Right.
Which is music.
Right.
And no matter like what lane it is or however I'm trying to go about it, like that's how I see it. Like it's just my routine is for me to keep the repetitiveness of successfulness in my own mind and the way how you got to keep working every day to get what you want to get to.
Have you ever written anything like sober that was like your dopest shit, or that was really dope that you use, or is it always usually just smoked out, writing some lyrics and shit?
I could say I write stuff sober sometimes. It just probably just be like references though, or like poems and shit like that.
The best shit comes when you're on the reefer.
Yeah, I would say that, but I don't really even attempt. I couldn't even tell you because I don't attempt to write sober. Because some things I do write sober in my mind, I'll write it down and then I'll pick up on it later when I'm in my mode. Nice. You know what I'm saying? So like some bright ideas do come when I'm sober. Some like don't. I don't.
More like foresight.
Yeah, exactly. I'll see something, I'm like, yo, I need to get this down, and then I'll pick up on it later. So it's just, I don't know, man. I feel like marijuana is a big tap in to like the music.
Dude, it definitely enhances.
Like,
it enhances creativity for a lot of people.
It does, man. It does. But I remember for 2 years I made music when I couldn't smoke weed for 2 years. I was on probation, and I made music, man. But
was that the worst 2 years being off of bud?
I would say yeah, bro, because like I wrote music because I was good at it, but I couldn't feel it, man. Like it wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same, man. Like, it just wasn't the same.
It takes you to a totally different place. You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit was like making me not want to make music, even though I was good. That shit like kind of was. Like, I wasn't making music, man, and I just stopped. And then, like, I went through like incarceration shit and probation, all that stuff. And I finally got like done with all that, and I can finally smoke weed again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I remember the first I smoked weed though, like I almost never smoked weed ever again in my life. Because I was so high, bro, and so fucking paranoid. And, like, I thought I was going back to jail. I thought that, like, my probation officer was about to come scoop me up. Like, I was still living in that, like, I was still living in that mind state
right.
of just being institutionalized and shit. I just wasn't used to it, and the weed was just fucking with me. Like hearing voices and shit. I'm done with this shit. I'm never gonna smoke weed ever again. I almost never did.
I feel bad for people.
Put it down that day for life.
that have that experience, like that first bad experience with weed, and then for the rest of their life, they're like, no, I don't like that shit. Like think about like the first time somebody was giving some shit, and they gave them.
I was praying to God, told God that I'll never smoke weed again, and I'm sorry, God.
Let me feel better. Let me feel better.
Make it right.
I was under my covers praying, bro. My lady's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Babe, I should have never smoked. I know I should have never smoked. Like, I ain't smoked weed in 2 years.
Make it stop.
I should have never smoked weed. Like, I knew better. Like, why did I do it?"
Yeah.
And I'm hearing all these voices in my head and shit. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It's like, you eased yourself into smoking, Joe. You used to smoke Reggie before you started smoking that shit. You went straight onto that shit.
For real.
You hit that shit. You was done, boy.
Dude.
Done.
That's how I felt with dabs. I don't fuck with dabs.
You don't do dabs?
No.
I don't do dabs. I've never had a dab.
Me neither.
I've
You
never
know
had
what?
a dab.
And it goes back to that fucking not wanting to smoke. Sometimes weed's a trigger for people.
Yeah.
Like people smell like they're weed and like, oh fuck. I remember that time where I got all fucked up, you know?
Bro.
So
yes.
I love the smell of weed. Like when I'm in Cali, I fucking love walking around.
Kush is my cologne.
Everywhere, man.
Kush is my cologne.
Kush
is my cologne.
I'm saying at the time, I thought I was done with weed. And because I hadn't smoked it for so long, I'm like, I don't need this shit. Like, this shit over here making me feel like I'm about to die, bro. I don't need to be smoking nothing that made me feel that way.
Dude.
But then it was probably about Blunt 5 that I got, like...
Okay.
Got your sea legs
I
back.
see
love this shit.
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah. But I remember that was the first day. Second day, part 2 happened. I'm like, dog, this is even worse than yesterday because of wake and bake. It was a wake and bake. The first time I had smoked that night.
Day was fucked up.
Oh, my whole day, bro. My lady was trying to go to the fucking Peter Piper Pizza, bro. I was like, I'm gonna stay in the car. Like, I cannot do it. Like, so much people.
You just didn't have the energy.
People. I'm like, I'm tripping. I can hear everybody's voices. I cannot do it right now. And she would just get so mad at me. I was like, yo, I gotta stop this shit. Like, I'm over here fucking ruining our time and shit because I'm fucking too blown. I'm getting too paranoid because I hadn't smoked weed in fucking 2 years.
Yeah.
And this shit was stronger now or something, man.
Yeah, that was Shayna saying that Sonny was trying to fucking choke her when she was high, but she was just high. He wasn't really trying to choke her.
Oh my god.
That's what she was telling us last week, man. Shout out to Shayna and Sonny, man, for coming in last week and shit.
Toss, man. We got a video coming out with Sonny real soon.
Which to songs on the new album?
Oh, we got like a movie coming out for like the album release.
No shit.
Yeah, so we did we're doing acting, kind of acting.
No, that's dope, dude.
It's tight, dog.
Hell
We're
yeah.
trying something new that he's never done. That's something I've been wanting him to do. Cause I haven't dropped a lot of videos, bro, because I'm a very huge fan of something meaningful. So when you see those videos, I'm like, yo, that was tight. It makes you want to watch it again. I hate the typical dude in front of the car throwing money shit. I hate that, and I hate when I have to do videos like that, and I don't want to drop shit like that. I want to stray away from that as much as possible.
Cash's video for OPP was tight.
That's an epitome of videos I should and need to be dropping.
That shit was tight.
That's very meaningful. You can see depict everything, and that's what we're shooting for.
I like the video for some. The video for some with you and Cash was dope too.
Yeah. It was a quick idea.
How was it? Was it? I was trying to guess. Is it the 2 in the center and the 2 in the sides? Different tracks.
That one was dope too.
Was it? How did Sonny record it? Was it the 2 on the sides first, and then the 2 in the middle?
And then they did these 2.
Oh, okay. So it was those, and there's damn. That's
the
dope.
concept was Cash was supposed to be this fool's homie, and then I was supposed to be Cash's homie on this side.
Okay.
And then the homie, I was not supposed to. I didn't like myself, and Cash didn't like himself. So if I'm reaching over the table, don't listen to that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just something funny.
And then every couple bars, he would go down and shit like that, and then the other one would start
we
up.
just put that together. It was really quick.
Hey,
man, but
I got to give him shots because you know what? I was watching it in the middle. And there's times where you guys' elbows go over each other. Yeah. That takes like a clipping mask and shit like that.
No, because you thought we recorded it the other way, but we recorded it from side to side.
No, that's what you said. You said these 2 and then these 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because then when you put the 2 in the middle together, and
Oh,
they kind
yeah, I
of
know what
kind
you're
of
talking
overlap
about.
each other.
No.
That takes a little bit of extra creativity
okay, so
on the clipping
I'm
shit.
tripping, man, totally.
Are you sure? That's
we,
what I'm asking.
We recorded it like this. Crash was over there, and I was over here, and we recorded this scene first.
Okay.
So we was talking at each other. Then we both sat next to each other
In the
and
middle.
recorded that scene.
Okay. See, that's
how we
okay.
did
That's
it.
what I
That's
figured
how
he
we
did
did it.
because I'm telling you, I was watching where the dude on the side facing the other dude,
Yeah.
he would never really go far enough to get
Yeah.
into this picture.
Exactly.
But the ones in the
That's
middle
why-
were
that's
kind of
why they were
overlapping.
So laid back because we couldn't make sure our arms didn't reach over to the other picture.
Into the clipping and shit,
Exactly.
yeah. That was a very good video.
So the
I like
dudes in
that.
the middle,
It's
I thought
creative.
they were more close and
It took
touching.
us like 4 takes.
Yeah, it wasn't even that much work, man.
Yeah, no, but it was
we just wanted
creative
to
though.
drop
But it
something.
was creative. That's what I liked about that shit, dude.
Yeah, we just wanted to drop something so that like, it worked out for sure, and people love that song on Spotify.
Yeah, and so you're saying this movie type thing you guys are doing, is it going to include music from the album that you're just dropping?
Yeah, so like it's gonna have about 4 new tracks
Okay.
in it and like incorporated in the album.
Okay.
So like they'll be playing in the background, playing loud sometimes. Like it's gonna be like a little movie type of thing. It's
Okay.
The plans that we got for it is gonna be tight. Like we shot the first scene on Sunday,
Oh, nice.
so it's already in the works.
Do you have like a particular song on your album that you're like, that's going to be like the opener, the one you're going to open with, the first single you're going to release?
Well, I'm
Or,
not
like, maybe the
releasing
first-
those singles because like we were gonna release a single, but like the way like everything happened with like DistroKid, it just didn't really work out
Okay.
because of like I had to get like agreements for like verses from like Dizzy's verse and
Okay.
stuff like that, so we didn't drop it. So like the whole album's gonna drop
At
like,
once.
For the first video,
Yeah.
I got a couple in mind, but I don't know which one yet.
Yeah, you still thinking about it?
Bro, like when you hear the album, you're gonna be like, yo, I don't know what song I want to hear in the song video because they're so all of them, bro. They're so diverse. Everything's diverse about this. It's mad different, man.
That's dope. That's dope. And this, the guy that produced it, what was his name again?
His name's Reezy from Still Moving.
Reezy?
Yeah,
Okay. We'll have to like check him out and shit
yeah.
like
So
that too.
he's one of Dizzy's artists,
Oh, okay.
and he's a producer as well. So he's we just found out. Actually, this is some knowledge that got put on me. He's one of the originators of the Still Moving slogan.
Still moving slogan?
Yeah, so Dizzy Wright's Still Moving slogan, their label. Reezy's one of the originators.
Oh, okay.
So he made the beat for that song, and that song made them to like Dizzy told me and Alvo to what we are today, which is Still Moving,
Oh, shit.
which was crazy. That was like a fucking history lesson that we got taught, like just by, you know what I mean, by
Let me drop some game on you real quick.
yeah, that we had no idea about. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
I got to learn a lot about a lot of them, both of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just nuts.
When you've been on tour and shit, doing different cities and shit, is there a particular place that you performed at and you were just like, dude, this is the shit? Like you're just you after the performance was over, you were like, dude, this is probably one of my favorite performances I've ever dropped of all time.
Damn, I couldn't even give you a name, bro, because
They're just all
on
good
tour,
for you.
bro. On tour, I had so many great nights. Like there was just times that like I touched bases with the crowd and it was just like great. I can't even give you a proper place, man.
Oh, but that's good, man. That means that every
Like,
performance
even-
you've ever given somebody, it's been memorable for you to the point to where they're
Yeah.
all great. You know,
I think I almost sold the CD at least one CD every show.
at every
So
show.
like I probably like touched bases with at least one person,
That's
which
not-
is good enough. If more people came up and said like, "Yo, great show" and stuff. You know what I mean? Some people don't even got enough money to buy merch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they spent their money on the ticket to get
in
the
and
goddamn
shit, yeah.
concert. I know how that feels. Like I've been in multiple concerts and not bought merch. You know what I'm saying? So that's not even like a slap in the face or anything. It's just if somebody comes up to you and like, "Yo, I fuck with your music," that's all you could really ask for.
Yeah,
For sure.
Well, speaking of music, I don't know if DJ Century told you. Did you tell him about something?
Yeah,
new?
yeah, I let him know.
Okay. So what we do every week is we like to share a new song, like something that we would just put on, whether it be something new or something we just heard for the first time, and then something old school, like something that we really love from back in the day. We like to share new music with our fans,
Okay.
like every week. So
Oh, no. You just got to tell us the track.
Oh, yeah, you
dog.
just got to tell us the
okay.
track.
Oh, you came prepared,
so
though.
is yours on your
I
album?
had one. I figured you could find the old one on the internet, and I had the new one right here.
Okay.
But
What's the old school?
An old school track that I really like.
Yeah.
I like that song "Return to the Mac."
But Mark Morrison, hey, that was yours about when Buddha was here.
on, yeah.
When Buddha was here, that was his old school
Like
song
I
of
think
the
that
week
song's
too.
like really like I don't know.
You can still get it.
It brings
like you go to the dance floor and
Yes,
jump
bro.
on a shorty and get it, you know?
Yes, I'll still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. It's very. I feel like it just like motivates you.
Yeah, dude, it makes
So-
you want to get up and dance and shit and like think about your life and you know what, man, this is the return. This is my comeback, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Return to
You gonna
another
leave
man.
me?
There it
You gonna
is.
leave me? Nah. I'm gonna be back on it.
Fuck yeah.
Times.
Yeah. So
That's-
okay,
that song lets you know you still got it.
right. You could throw that. Do you play that like at almost every wedding and shit like that, or no?
It just depends.
Just depends?
And sometimes it's hardcore Mexican and you don't play that.
No, I play Return to the Mac for the Latino. Hell yeah.
Not for all of them.
I play Return to the Mac and then
No,
they
you
went
don't
straight
play
into some
that. You don't play
cumbias.
no. Yeah, you don't play that.
I've DJed some proper shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's... And then I've DJed shit where I could play Back That Ass Up.
Yeah.
The cussing version.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about you were just about to hand him something. What is your new song? Is it a song by you? Is it your new
Yeah,
song?
it's a song by me.
What's it called?
It's called Great.
It's called Great?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to let DJ Century, if you don't mind, download it, and then we're going to put it right here
Okay.
and let the people on the podcast listen to it.
Okay.
So introduce
And then,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
introduce the song. Like, tell them what it is they're about to listen to.
Okay, yo, this is Jae Tilt, and this is a song called Great.
Everybody stop talking now. Attention. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time. I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old.
I know my fate, it's hard to face, but I won't flake. If heaven's real and friends is fake, I skip the loop of love and hate. If up and down is up, just hold me down, don't contemplate. I know I'm lost, I know I'm late, I know I'm torn, I'm not okay, but I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be great. I just wanna be. Hey, see, my son, it's been 6 days. I'm back on road, I'm back on stage. FaceTime him for a couple of minutes, tell him I love him, then I'm back on page. Remind myself that I do it for him, put on a mask and try to go on face. But time passed and I'm getting depressed, cause I can never take back them days. I'm telling your daddy on a tour right now, I'm trying to get us up that hood right now. I mean, I ain't really got it good right now, but Lord knows I'm feeling good right now. Little misunderstood right now, but when you older, you gon' get it, so we good right now. Sacrifice equals blood, sweat, tears, and it's real, guess I barely understood right now. I know my fate, I hold my faith, it's hard to face, but I won't flake. If heaven's real and friends is fake, I skip the loop of love and hate. If up and down is up, just hold me down, don't contemplate. I know I'm lost, I know I'm late, I know I'm torn, I'm not okay, but I just wanna be great. 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 They got that need advice. I want the rolling dipped in ice. Pressure, pick your price. Sell your soul to live the life. Buy a coupe and paint it white. Drop the roof and run the light. Everyone living in party mode, and every night the summer night. But let me vent for a minute. I ain't paid rent in a minute, and I've been on my last $20 for the past 3 months. I ain't kidding. But you was on tour last week. How the freak did you get in this position? Just know one day I'll be great, and it's fate when you speak into existence. I know my fate, I hold my faith. It's hard to face, but I won't flake. If heaven's real and friends is fake, I skip the loop of love and hate. If up and down is up, just hold me down, don't contemplate. I know I'm lost, I know I'm late, I know I'm torn, I'm not okay, but I just wanna be great. 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 I just
just wanna be great. I 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 just wanna be write that music and it's late again. Take the clock and it's at 4 a.m. Take your shot and hope you make it in. Making memories and making fans. Pressure, make a breaking man. Feel his hunger when you shake his hand. But it's simply cause his stomach empty. Cause these radio frequencies don't play his jams. And that's word to his craft. Whole damn city in the matrix. And that's word to his past. These things start to feel like Vegas. But I've been on my shit. Overly dedicated, homie, I won't quit. You never had a dream till you chased it, so I had to face it. Everything is greatness. I know my fate, I hold my faith. It's hard to face, but I won't play. If heaven's real and friends is fake, I skip the loop of love and hate. If up and down is up, just hold me down, don't contemplate. I know I'm lost, I know I'm late, I know I'm torn, I'm not okay, but I just wanna be great. 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 I just wanna be great.
Dude, that's a dope track. That's a dope track. You can totally feel, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah,
the point you're trying to get across and shit like that.
In the chorus, man, for sure. Like,
just want to be great.
Like, yeah.
Who doesn't, man? That's
so
gonna be an anthem right there, dude. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be like doing whatever it is they're doing, playing that shit in their mix, bro, working out at the gym, whatever the fuck. I just want to be great.
I always picture, when I picture that video or whatever, I just picture like a boxer hitting the bag, bro.
Just going
ham on it. Like, just like, you know, like that whole feeling of just like working your ass off to just get to where you want to be. And like, you gotta like go through the struggle or just gotta go through the pain to get there and shit. And like,
shit, I could see
you
like
saying you want to be great is like you like accepting that pain and just like trying to go through it to get to where you need to be.
Fucking A. I'm all thinking of my cousin. He works at Khalil and shit, and I could just see him over there fucking doing racks of colas and shit. I just want to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to add that shit to the workout playlist right there, dog.
And
that's
in the
definitely
video,
a good
man,
song.
I picture like a single mom, like, you know what I'm saying, just
doing what she gotta
has to do for her child. You know what I'm saying? So that song's very, very meaningful to me. It means a lot too, bro. Because when we first made it, Reezy, the producer, he's like, yo, bro, this is the song. And I remember him telling me that. But when we were in the studio in Vegas the second time, Dizzy pops up randomly. Like, just walks in and shit on us. We're literally talking. Reezy had told me, he's like, oh, Dizzy said he's going to do that verse for you. I'm like, for real? So we're all, like, lit in the studio. I'm shaking out his hand like, nigga, we about to get the Dizzy verse. He about to do it for the low. Like, we out here just like, we all like, all excited. We're all in the cahoots, like, bam. And this fool walks in. So we're just like, the whole room just like, boom. It's like we literally go from like Reezy telling me this shit. We're all like, dog, we're all like, we're about to do it. And then he walks in randomly, bro. That moment right there was just like, what the fuck? Like, the homie we brought, he's never met Dizzy. So he's shell shocked, bro. He sat there
starstruck like a motherfucker.
Bro, he's like, get my camera out. Like, the cameraman we brought and shit, he didn't know what to do, bro. And like, he's shell shocked. Cause like, imagine, like, you know Dizzy's like around, but we literally start having a conversation randomly. And then this person
walks right in.
I'm a strong believer in the universe. So to me, I'm like, bro, this is exactly what we need to be doing right now. This is destiny. And so right when he walked in, I'm like, it's crazy, but it's supposed to happen. And so I'm accepting it. And then so
you're like, yup.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, exactly it's how it goes. You know,
you gotta will shit into existence, man.
Facts, man. So we start Reezy's hey, I'm gonna play some shit for Dizzy. I'm like, all right, cool. He plays great, and like Dizzy's just like, he's vibing, whatever. And the song finishes, and like he looks at me in my eyes, bro, and he's just like, yo, that track is amazing. He's like, that song was amazing. And like, I was just shell shocked. That what got me. That was a shell shocker moment for me. So I'm over here like, man, thank you. Alva tells me, he's like, I teared up for you, cuz, like, I teared up, bro. Like, I was like, he watching this live. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I teared up for you. Like, that was crazy, bro. Why did that, like, for this to happen to us, like, it was just nuts, man. And so with that song, bro, it just means a lot to me because it already meant so much.
Yeah.
Like, Reezy had assured me already, like, yo, that's a, you know what I mean? And so when Dizzy told me that, I was like, say less. You know, I don't care what anybody else tells me. I don't care if this song do numbers or not. Like, that was a validation I've been looking for since I started making music.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
like,
yeah.
That's
a beautiful thing,
it's
man.
crazy, man. It was hard to even just like see it how it all just happened like that. When he walked in the studio after us confirming that he was about to be on the album, that shit changed everything about that whole week, man. It like put everything into kick shift drive, bro. Like, we was not gonna leave without. We stayed an extra day purposely.
Right.
That's off the budget. Like, no, we didn't give a fuck. Like,
Did you get to do any like partying out there in Vegas and shit like that?
That's what we stayed an extra day for.
Celebrate
was
shit?
for us to finally be able to do something because, like,
Well deserved.
we could have been irresponsible and we could have went out and partied like out there.
A lot, yeah.
But
that's hard
it
not
means
to.
Too much to me, dog.
Nah.
So literally, we over here. I'm going in the
grinding,
studio,
huh?
pulling 11-hour shifts in the studio. Albo comes, picks me up from the studio. I'm tired as fuck. All I really want to do is smoke a blunt and go to sleep. Because when we smoke, I'm like, dog, I'm done. So I got to be back in the studio in the morning because we paying for this shit. You know, predominantly, we're really paying for it. Like, it's one large lump sum, but like, we're paying for the time we're there to get this album done. I'll be very irresponsible to not go do what I need to go get done when I said that's what I was supposed to be doing.
So you said there was like, it was what, six or seven more tracks that you did out there again?
Mm-hmm.
On the second
first
time
we went, we did 7, and the second time we did 5.
You did 5?
Yeah.
So like, was that like one a day type shit, or
It was basically one track a day.
One track a day?
Yeah, it was like one track a day.
And you would go in and like he would play or did you have all the beats ready to go before you got there, or was it when you got there?
It was kind of one track a day. I wouldn't say one track a day because like one day I wrote 2 tracks and then we recorded, and then like the last day that we were there, we just like put the album together from front to back, like which ones were
the mastering and shit.
Yeah, like the last 2 days we were just working on the album and like mastering and stuff. And I was doing that Dizzy song for Dizzy.
Nice. And so then he probably went over there and laced that track and then they sent it to you, or?
So we ended up going to Dizzy's store or whatever and talking to him about it. And he was trying to get back to the studio again to come and lace us to verse while we were there. But like he was mad busy. So he didn't get to. So we just like dipped out. But like I said, Reezy's like the one that records Dizzy. So he has the same presets at his house that Reezy has. He went and like hooked them up, so he just recorded it over there.
Damn, that's
sent
nice.
it to Reezy, and then Reezy mastered it, and then sent it to me.
Damn. So you've already listened to your album front and back. How do you feel about it?
Oh, it's just phenomenal.
Just your best work.
Yeah, it's honest. It's very versatile.
Yeah.
So like I tapped in onto like some new type of like wave shit. You know,
Okay.
I tried some. I just like I experimented, but the experimentation was like it sounded too good not to put out.
Okay.
So it was very like much of like I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Right.
And then I was getting feedback from like people in the studio, getting feedback from Reezy. He knows, you know what I mean? He knows good music as well. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking about it. One of his best friends is Dizzy. So like they're on that level that like everything they make money off of.
Right.
Everything they make. So
They're not fucking around.
exactly. So he's not gonna sit there and shoot up, fucking blow gas up my ass. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is, or tell me like, oh, that's good if it's not good. So like it's very much a process. And so when I'm getting validation from him, like, no, you gotta put that on the album. I'm like, you sure? It's like, dog, that's my favorite. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. That makes me feel. It made me feel a lot better about taking those leaps of faith.
Yeah.
Or like trying new things because I wasn't sure, and I had some of these songs I've never made music like that.
No shit.
Ever.
All right, hey, you got it. That's dope, man.
But it's too catchy. I'm telling you, it's too fire. It's too fire. Like in my own opinion, like it's of course I'm gonna love my shit more than anybody does.
Right.
But for me to have done what I did with it and just tried something new, I'm very proud of myself because you wouldn't even be able to tell it was my first time.
That's dope, man.
Like, it just sounds too good.
I mean, I'm excited to hear the progression, because you can definitely feel it from Product of '93 to years later.
Yep.
So this is going to be an exciting album for us to listen to.
The progression is, you can even like the production wise, the voice, the mastering, the way the album sounds. It sounds super professional.
Yeah.
So that was his new song, right?
Yeah, that was his new. Yeah.
What did you bring today?
Me, what was that one that I sent you, dude? I heard what's his name album just came out. J. Cole, and he's got a song. He's got a song on there called "Middle Child."
Oh, I heard. Did it drop?
Yeah.
I thought the song just dropped, not the whole album.
Well, I think when I went and found it, I found the damn link for it. So yeah, you're right. It is just the one song. It's just a single, but that shit was dope. Like, I listened to if you like go in and read the lyrics as it's going down, bro, I was like, okay, yeah, he ain't fucking around right now.
He came in, like, did his thing. And so I'm happy that I barely listened to the song today.
Yeah.
Literally like an hour before we came here. So now I'm touch bases on it randomly, but he murdered that.
Yeah, he did.
And that shit's crazy.
It's funny that you brought up Problems earlier because that's my old school. That's my old school that I'm sharing this week, the jam of the week. Because that one, like I said, when I first saw you guys perform, it was 1994 that kind of sucked me in.
Yeah.
But I remember I'm pretty sure you performed, I want to say Sirens and Problem, I think that night. At the Cool Table release party.
We performed Sirens, we performed Problems. And 1994 for sure.
Yeah, and those are like
those are definitely the staples of that album.
Yeah, I mean it's hard not to see why, bro. It's like those are definite bangers and shit. And if I'm not mistaken, that's one of your jams of the week, right?
Yeah. So, did you say your new one already?
My new one was "The Middle Child" by J. Cole, and my old school is Problems.
Yeah. So my new one is a song by Jay called Sirens.
Okay.
I fucked with that one down heavy because of the Boys in the Hood references and shit, and the samples and whatnot. It was pretty tight. And then my throwback, going to the JT theme earlier, Justin Timberlake, "Señorita." That was a fucking cut back in the day.
That was a cut. Yeah.
And the reason I liked it so much is because I was never really into any of the NSYNC,
Backstreet Boys.
No, the NSYNC stuff. I was never into any of that shit.
I feel like Justin by himself, man.
He killed that shit by himself.
Justified because Pharrell produced a good portion of that album from the Neptunes.
That's one of your favorite producers, right?
Yeah, Pharrell's my dude, man. Like,
oh, you fuck with Pharrell?
Heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
So, so that I listened to that CD a lot. Justified. That shit went hard.
Hey, low key, my favorite Justin Timberlake song is probably like "My Love."
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like,
Timberlake
man, that song's hard,
walking on the street
like,
on toes in the sand.
Hey,
on the countryside,
this
side by side. Yeah, dude, that shit is dope.
Go hard.
Hey, isn't T.I. in that song?
He is. So the dude and the man, I'm the cool and the fan. And come through with the dude and the man. He was fucking killing that shit, dog. Yes.
Have you ever rapped over like a house beat?
A house? Oh man, me and Rip had some stuff lined up. I literally wrote the whole song. We just never really got back to recording it. But I wrote one over house beats for sure.
Yeah.
It was something that we definitely were trying to like kind of tap into if we were able to.
Before we get out of music, dude, there was just a couple quotables that just shit that stuck out with me from.
I got something else too.
From Problems. The lyric where you say, "I ain't perfect, but I promise I'm gonna be myself."
That's a fact.
Feel like I'm in competition trying to beat myself.
Yes.
Dude, that shit fucking had me right. But the one that fucking had me cracking up last night too, I was laughing, but the song, I fucking love it because I'm a big fan of fucking Biggie's "Give Me One More Chance."
Okay.
Biggie,
Chance.
give me one, but he's got a song called "Chance."
Oh yeah.
And it said. When he comes out of that hook and he's all, "That's what I asked of her, but he's the reason she's pissed like a catheter." I was like, "No shit, dude."
Bro, I swear, like, when I wrote this song, man, like, I wrote that song, like, just writing it as like a story. I literally bullshit you not been through that shit. Like that shit happened to me. All that shit was like kind of happening in the time,
Right.
but it all like happened to me. Like I wrote it first, and then like it became reality. I'm not lying to you.
No, I feel
I'm
you.
sitting
That
in
sucks.
the studio with my mans. I'm like, dog, listen to Chance. He's like, bro, you living that shit right now. I'm living that. I wrote my demise.
Oh man.
I did, bro. But it was a beautiful thing because it helped us become stronger, you know. But regardless, like, it showed me where I was fucking up at, and like where I was doing wrong at, or whatever the case is. I learned that like I was just writing how I really felt inside, but like sometimes it's hard to like put it into retrospect because it's just music sometimes.
Right.
You know, but it's therapy.
Hey, that song,
Like real therapy.
you feel it. You feel
It
everything.
was like me
dude.
talking to the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it kind of felt like too. Like you were like confessing and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, though. It was like a confessional.
It was good.
And
That's a good ass
it
jam.
touched
Just
home.
give me one more chance.
Yeah, it touched home very deeply, man. Like, it touched home a lot.
Hell yeah.
It did, man. And it was crazy.
You had something that you
Yo, you see
stuck out?
Cardi B landed a fucking residency in Vegas?
I seen her sitting in the back seat of her car with her pants down to her fucking thighs, saying that she didn't want to give her. What did she say?
Pull
She
the
don't-
fupa out?
It's something. No, not the fupa. She said she'd give her a pussy wedgie or some shit like that. That's what she had.
That's a
she
fupa,
was,
right?
She was no. You know what the fupa is? It was literally Corny Joe Buffer that fucking did a post about this the other day, and he's like, "What the fuck is a fupa? A fupa is the fucking like the little chunky part, like right above the pussy, right there. You know what I'm saying? The fanny pack, the fanny pack, basically, right there, dude. That's the fupa."
That's when you lift that shit up.
You know, it's like you got to use this hand to kind of open it. That's the fupa. That's the definition of fupa right there,
Don't
dog.
do it to him.
It's funny you say that, man, because he had posted that shit. Everybody was in there talking about that shit the other day, man.
Bad, bro.
Fucking dude, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, she signed a fucking, I guess, a residency deal there
Where?
at the Palms.
And, so she's got a residency in Vegas, right?
Yeah, for the summer.
Didn't Drake just get
I
one,
thought
too?
Drake was
Yeah.
getting one.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Where's he going to be at?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I'm assuming the win.
The Win, maybe? Yeah. Damn, dude. That's deep if it's the Win.
Man, that Dre's, I'm taking shit like $200.
No shit.
The win the other night was like $300 a ticket.
Oh, that's
500 for
insane,
dudes.
bro.
500
Insane.
for dudes.
That's 500 for dudes, dog.
300 for
women
chicks.
under
I mean, you
before
better
10.
bring like 6 chicks and get in for free. You gotta
Free.
be a pimp.
Free for women under before 10.
For sure. You gotta be a pimp in Vegas to like
Right.
to pull
you
or have a
imagine?
lot of money.
Hey, let's go to the Drake concert. Fuck how you pull up $500. Fuck.
Nigga, fuck Drake. I'm gonna be like, Drake.
Come on, let's go hang
Oh,
out outside on the
man.
boulevard. We can hear it.
Yeah, dude.
Let me
Fucking
stop.
Soldier Boy
Let me-
got famous as fuck off that shit
If
this
they-
week,
If
dude.
I pull up to this spot, they like $500 for Drake. I'm gonna be like, Drake.
There's so many memes now with that shit. Like the one where it's like, oh, her, I'm gonna spend the night, and it shows him spend the night.
Oh, he's out when he hits the weed man up. I'm gonna pull up for how much? $1 gram. $1 gram.
You what?
Everything now. You just gotta stretch that shit out, dude, and say,
Real talk. I won't cop less than 2 grams.
Yeah, like why are we wasting each other's time?
Yeah.
out
I'm
here?
gonna come through for
I'm
something.
gonna give you the dub.
Yeah, I mean-
Up top.
Rarely fuck
At
with
least-
anything
at
less
the
than
minimum.
8. Yeah, I mean,
grab.
yeah, it's kind of wasting each other's time. Gonna be back tomorrow for some more.
That's
gram.
fucking dude. Shit. Spend the night.
Yo,
eighth.
but that dude's acting like he's the God's savior and everything.
Bro, I felt it. Look it.
Like he made a bootleg system with an emulator,
And it
dog.
got taken off like 2 days
Yeah,
later, right?
like
But he
he-
got another one. He got another one like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, bro. He's doing it. But look at my whole thing is like, so like with Tekashi, I'll just bring him up real quick. With Tekashi, I hated that troll. Like, but with Soulja Boy, I love his trollness, bro. Like, I'm a sucker for this Soulja Boy troll shit.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you know,
I might sound like, bro, but this shit is too classic to me. Bro, like, he literally is, like, doing what a troll would do.
dude, you
But
know,
doing it to the best extent for his range.
if I'm
You know
not
what
mistaken,
saying? He can't go out there and try to, like, beef like Tekashi.
yeah.
But he can pull some, like, Drake shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dude.
It was so hard to get through that interview though, through Everyday Struggle, because he kept shouting at the top of his lungs,
bro,
and
like
talking
being
over
aggressive,
people. And it's like, bro, okay, if you want us to respect you on that platform,
Someone just take it too far.
Have a conversation with us. Don't talk over me. This is my show.
Yeah.
Don't talk over me, bro. Like we're having a dialogue, and you're shouting, and I can't get my points across, and I can't really get your point across either.
Yeah, that's Eddie Bravo on fucking Joe Rogan and shit when he goes off and he's just like, dude,
he's like, he did Killer Mike today.
He's like, Eddie, chill the fuck out, man. You want to turn that back this way, bro? Look, it's coming off.
Oh, we're good.
You go back up.
Yeah.
Little fumble there.
Fix it up.
There you go.
Yeah, fucking Killer Mike went on Joe Rogan today.
Did he really?
God.
I'm going to check that out.
Man, have you guys watched that Killer Mike shit on Netflix?
I haven't. I heard it was good, though.
I haven't. But
I heard it was
need
good.
To watch
Peep
it.
that right
I was
now,
hoping
then.
one of you guys watched it. But I need to watch that, man.
I will.
I'm going to have to, man. I'm going to have to check that out. But what was I about to tell you? Oh, fuck, I had something right there just before we fucked up. Son of a bitch. Oh, wow. Let me move on. Tupac or Biggie?
I'm not answering that.
No?
I can't.
You can't?
No.
That's fine, though. You don't have to. You can say Tupac and Biggie.
I just literally, bro, I respect both of them for both of their crafts.
So Tupac and
it's
Biggie.
two different type of people.
But both greats, right?
Both
Because you know you got to remember there's a lot of people. I have a couple homies of mine that they were back in the day with the beef and shit. They were so committed to the West Coast
that's
shit
how I feel.
that they were like,
I feel like
fuck Biggie, bro,
I
fuck
feel like
Mobb
South
Deep.
from the Southwest, we're brainwashed to be like Tupac.
West Coast
so
shit.
I grew up like, oh, it's Tupac, because I didn't even know really Biggie's music except for Juicy, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got older and started listening to music. I'm like, oh, this dude's great.
Right.
Why did I not like his music? Oh, I know why, because I was brainwashed not to like it. Everybody around me was saying Tupac.
All my homies were like
from
that,
the West
dude.
Coast predominantly. We're from the Southwest, but it's the West
I was
Coast.
like, fuck that,
So
dude.
it was just tough, man. Like, but once I got over that, I was like, bro, they're both great.
I remember when I heard like Mobb Deep for the first time, I was like, dude, these motherfuckers are
Fire
hard,
too,
dude.
bro. Like,
I was like, yeah, they're like, I don't listen to Mobb Deep, bro. I'm like, why? Because Pac told you not to? What the fuck? Come on, man.
Naive, man.
So see,
then
you
The
gave
only
me
thing I don't like about Pac is that so much of his music got saturated and released without his permission. Like he died, and all this catalog came out that he. Like, you probably have stuff, and we've said this on multiple podcasts, you probably have stuff that's not going to come out.
Bro, I got
the Machiavelli
over
shit.
200 tracks that nobody's ever going to hear.
The shit that Johnny J released back in the day, all the Machiavelli albums.
Yeah,
it's just that it's not fitting the vibe you're trying to put out there.
And the time, sometimes it's about timing.
Dude.
And where you're at in your career. Like, sometimes you can't backtrack. It's like using it as practice, though.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, there was some songs that were released the Machiavelli years and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then eventually Death Row released them, but they changed too much shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Remember
that one
when you used to get the CDs like at the swap meet or like
always,
from a homie and shit?
Yeah.
My bootlegs.
My uncle had
got
like
those
30.
bootlegs.
My uncle had like 30 brand new Tupac CDs.
Dude,
in his fucking CD flip book.
I always bring up that one.
You know?
That one by that was produced by DJ Quick called The Late Night. And see, I have a version of that is not the same as the one that Death Row released. The version that I have, I feel like it just sounds fucking so much better. Yeah. They added so much extra shit, and I feel like they made the fucking sound of the music so much more over his vocals. You couldn't really hear him as good. Mm-hmm. And on this bootleg one that I have, dude, of fucking Quick talking, he's like, yo, Pac. You know what I'm saying? I need you to kick something, you kick back and smoke a beady to. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all, you know what I'm talking about? The Late Night?
Yeah.
That's my shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, Quick is just such an underestimated fucking producer, bro. Like, we've talked about, like, who our favorite, like who is your favorite producer, like, in the music? Like, in, like, the music game, like, out and shit like that?
I'm going to just say Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder? Yeah, he does drop some fucking...
He makes shit out of Fruity Loops.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm
That's
gonna say
crazy.
Ninth Wonder, man.
You make some laid back shit too, man.
I don't, man. I've tried though. Like, I've made some type of production, but it's not nothing that I'm gonna rap over no time soon.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I'm still trying.
But that makes sense. You saying Ninth Wonder, bro, because that kind of coincides with your vibe, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just very, very laid back, chill shit you can fucking smoke out to, dude. Like,
facts.
That's that shit. See, that's where I feel like Quick is that dude from the West Coast. Even though he's got he's got some of a popish type shit that he's been doing, but his original shit, dude, and then like the shit that he did with Problem and shit like that, dude. Oh my god, some fucking dope shit, dude. All the shit he did with Mossberg, man, like. He's just an underestimated motherfucker, man.
That's just
Big
music
time.
in general, man.
Yeah, Quick is dope, dude. Quick is dope. What is your favorite like fucking munchie when you're lit, bro? Like, what's the go-to?
Chips.
Chips? You guys all about the chip life? See, I'm
God,
I'm the opposite.
bro.
I'm a cookie man. I'm a cookie monster.
I'll say I like to eat cookies, bro. Like
Galletas.
before I go to sleep, man.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like sugar makes me crash.
Dude, I fuck up cereal when I'm high.
Like,
Fuck it
Cereal is
up,
good.
bro.
What
cereal?
what cereal though?
Yeah, so like
Whatever the
chips.
fuck I bought the kid this week. She always picks something brand new. She always gets
That's mine.
this one, that one, this one, and every fucking week we got to
Whatever looks cool that week.
Yeah, it's
Whatever
packaging.
looks good.
It's fucking
Oh, yeah.
packaging for sure. You know what it is? The little toy inside.
Oh yeah, that depends
She's like,
too. Yeah,
oh, that wants that
depends.
toy.
What's
So
the
that's
go?
what we get.
What's the go-to chips?
Man, I was probably say the Flamin' Hot Ruffles.
Flaming hot. Oh yeah.
Right.
This will say Takis.
No,
said
dude.
Takis.
Ruffles
the
are the
Flamin' Hot
shit,
Ruffles
man.
right now, bro. Those shits are addicting.
I'm glad they finally brought the
I
flaming
only
hot to
eat
the ruffle.
Like half a bag in the city. Those just be getting stuck in my teeth, man. I hate
Fucking
that
ulcers and shit.
Oh
Shit. I hate
man.
that shit, dog.
Dude, that shit ain't no joke though, dude. They say that like anything flaming hot nowadays is fucking you up,
And
dude.
then they got Extremo too.
Yeah, like,
It's like
Shut
the
the
next
fuck
level,
up,
yeah.
really?
like nitro.
Oh man, let's bring some of
What
those in
about
next
those
week.
fucking black bag of hot Cheetos, dog? Those
Right.
are ghastly. Those shits
You ever
will
have a
fuck
traveling
you
taco?
up. What?
Traveling
Ghastly.
taco?
What's that?
They have that bag, they open it, and they throw like
Oh yeah, yeah.
the beans, and they fucking throw the cheese in that bitch.
Yeah.
That shit's so fucking dank.
That's
yeah.
a travel.
With the hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Wow.
They used to do it at Pister.
Yeah, I heard.
I used to fucking grub them, bro. They're like $1.25. I used to get 2 of them and a Coke. I fuck it up
They
every
said
day.
2 in a Coke. They got Coke and a Coke. I'm good.
You know?
Damn, that is the shit, man.
That's crazy.
The other thing I wanted to ask you: Are you going to be performing at this year's hip hop festival?
Man, I'm not, man. I literally slept, bro. I was so worried about my album, dog. I just didn't put the application in.
Yeah.
And shit. I'm trying to pull a Señorita thing, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, you might talk to Pike,
I'm
man.
gonna have to talk to my man.
We'll just tell Pike right now. Hey, Pike,
He'll
make it
be at
happen,
the
dude.
Bodega tomorrow.
Make it happen.
For that Faders Matter event,
Yeah.
that scratching and shit.
Show up
need
with a hard copy, bro, and be like, dude, look, hey, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. I just feel shitty because like they're like, oh, you gotta do is just put your application in.
Oh man,
And I just slept on it.
they
you
might
know?
they should make an exception. for you,
Yeah,
bro.
I hope they do, man.
They make you do it clean? Yeah.
Huh?
They make you do a clean set?
Nah.
No, not at the hip hop festival. No. That was one of the things that I was tripping out about. Like last year when I was outside, it was some dudes cussing up a storm and shit. There's like people with their kids and shit like that. I mean, like, okay, it's cool, but I mean, hey, you know,
Motherfuck
I
you,
think
fuck you,
I
fuck
think they
you.
recommend it, but they can't force. I don't think they can force you to do it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, he asked you earlier.
Yo, I'm still doing this. I'm gonna call you back.
He
you can
asked
take a call,
earlier.
man. You can take a call.
We can edit whatever out.
Yeah, we always take
Nah,
it
you're
out.
good.
Anyway.
That's good.
He asked you earlier, Biggie or Tupac, were you Cash Money or were you No Limit?
Both.
Shit, I think they're both. Were they different eras?
They were well. One was a little before. Yeah,
kinda
Cash Money
overlapped,
Cash
but-
Money kind of came, or No Limit kind of did, and then Cash Money kind of took over after that and shit like.
It was like a passing a baton.
Yeah, that
like
that
both.
Nolans.
I kind of like both, man.
Yeah,
like
they were both dope.
That Bout It by Master P has to be and that
Mr. Ice Cream, man.
that and then
Yeah,
what's that one when they had that when they had the tank on the court?
Oh, the
Make
fucking
him say,
Make
no,
them
no.
say
yeah.
bro.
Bourbons
That
and
shit make
Lax.
you want to be part of No Limit.
Ghetto D. Ghetto D is one of my favorite CDs.
I think True was my favorite.
1997.
The one with the dudes with the ski
orange
masks.
case.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was the one that had "If Them Feds Only Knew." Remember that shit? And then they had the one they had to call "Smoking Greens." Smoking Greens, and then I think what else was on that one?
Fucking Ghetto D
Pop
was
goes
my
the
shit.
9. You remember that? Pop, 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 pop goes my 9. It's fucking Kate and Abel. Those motherfuckers were dope, dude. They were,
Sons of Funk were the shit.
oh yeah, dude. That
As far as
pushing
hooks.
inside of you. Remember that shit, dude? That was. There's
You ain't
there's-
gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I
Dude.
can tell you what the fuck.
I think it was on the Bout It soundtrack that there was a song by that dude called Moby Dick. That fucking song was fucking sick. He was like, what is that? If you want to kick it with me tonight, I'll take you home. It was all fucking soulful and shit, dude. It was fucking great, dude.
Okay, so Do or Die or Bone Thugs?
Oh man, that's a tough one, bro. I have to go with. Well, you know what, dude? I'm gonna be real. I kind of stopped after The Art of War. I wasn't really fucking with Bone. But then again, Do or Die only dropped a few albums too, and their first 2 albums were fucking awesome, but I don't really know anything after that. The one with the penny on the front though, that was my shit, dude. That one
I got
was
into
dope.
more shit to Do or Die than I did Bone Thugs.
Yeah?
I was a little kid with Bone Thugs, and then when I really started listening to music, like knowing what I was listening to, it was Do or Die.
Yeah.
Smoking blunts, driving around,
Yeah.
with the homies and shit.
I don't know, man. Bone had some dope fucking
for
smoker
sure,
chants
but
too,
for
right?
me,
I would relate
the clique
more
that
than
I
what
was
you're saying right there.
The clique that I was in,
Yeah.
it was Do or Die, because it was everybody shaved their head, fucking polos, fucking bumping, shit, whatever.
It's all Mo Thug. It's all Mo
was just
Thug.
the look back
Remember
then.
that shit?
Yeah.
Burn, 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 burn.
But no,
burn,
Do or Die,
burn.
I can relate
That
to
shit
more.
was dope, dude. But yeah, Do or Die had some
Twista.
dope shit. With Twista, yeah. They had some dope shit too,
Get it wet. I remember going to the strip club for the first time hearing that shit. With my dollars, I'm just like...
And we was like, I was like, that shit go.
man. Fuck yeah, man. Well, hey, dog, I got one. The one last question I always ask is the island question that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So you're you're stranded on an island by yourself for the rest of your life. You only get to take one album, one book, one movie, and one food. What are they?
Damn. If I had to take one book, I would probably take...
Get on the mic a little bit. There you
If
go.
I had to take one book, I'd probably take the Bible.
The Bible.
Yeah, if I could only take one, I'll take the Bible.
It's a lot of good lessons in that motherfucker. dude.
Yeah, just for structure purposes. Just to keep me sane, probably.
There you
Yeah,
go.
because when you go, that's a straight shot. You're reading the Bible every day. You're,
At least for just to keep me sane.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
there's good
just to
teachings
keep
in
me-
there, man.
Just
There's-
to keep me a little sane, I'll take the Bible.
Right. Okay, so one. What about one movie? What would be the movie you take?
I'll take Colors, man.
Colors.
I love that movie.
Colors.
I'm a sucker for that movie.
He's like,
If not, because you said one. If I could, I'll take the whole series of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Like,
you could do that.
I'll
You could
take
do
the
that.
whole
Why
series.
not?
If I can take the whole series or something, that just changes the game.
We'll just call it like a gift set.
Bro,
you know what
have
I'm
you seen
saying?
the director's cuts on those motherfuckers?
Yeah.
That motherfuckers are
dog,
like
you're
3.5
in there-
hours.
Yeah, you're in the fucking. You're watching the thing for 3:45 sometimes. Like
Yes.
3 minutes or 3 hours
Yes.
45 minutes. Some of them.
That's
like,
deep.
And you're just
That's
like,
a quarter of your day.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of like the Lord of the Rings and like the Hobbit.
Those
I've
are
been
dope.
looking for a Gandalf pipe for years.
Yes.
Oh,
Years,
man,
bro.
you can
Boy,
find those on Amazon,
Bro.
Really?
Yeah, I found one in like
Whittled
Yep.
out of a one piece.
Yes, one long ass, and you could get like 10-inch, 16-inch, 24-inch.
Dog, we're gonna have to call you back over
Amazon.
here when I get one of those.
We're gonna fucking- we're gonna Gandalf
Because
him.
he be puffing, bro. He be puffing.
Wesley Pipes.
He be puffing, man. Gandalf's my dude.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a
If I
Gandalf.
if I had to choose an album, I might go with To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's a good ass album.
I got a bone to pick. Is that the CD?
Yeah. I'll probably pick that one or Damn.
They're both good.
Either one of those.
I
I want
like
to pick
them.
a Cole album so bad too, bro. But like, goddamn,
You know-
he took him so long to drop that damn album that like Kendrick dropped 2 of them, and I'm sorry. And those shits, and those times in my life, those are super life changing. Like, especially with my career, so I would go with one of those 2, either Pimp.
Maybe in like a year or so there'll be a Kendrick Lamar's greatest hits album because that's what fucking that's what Marley B said or somebody else said that there was
A
like
couple people did.
somebody said Tupac's greatest stuff. I was like great fucking because I think me and I can't remember who else said. I think it was I don't know if it was Shonuff that said All Eyes on Me. The double disc and shit like that. But I was like, dude, honestly, the fucking greatest hits was also a double disc. And it had a lot of them shits on there. Plus, like, So Many Tears, Dear Mama. Like,
Brenda's Got a Baby.
yeah, it had a lot of good shit too. So I'm like, hell yeah, dude. The greatest hits album is a good route.
That's a good call.
It's a good call. Okay, dude. One food. One food.
Man, I'll take chicken.
Yeah? From where specifically? Gus? Big Gus?
I'll just rather make it myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can make some good chicken?
Yeah, I'll just rather be able to just make.
How do you cook your chicken?
If I was able to make it any type of way, I'd just rather have the option to just make it like how I wanted it.
You're like, okay, I just want a lifetime supply of chicken and a
chicken,
shitload of different spices, and I can switch it up.
Change it up every
Nobody's really said that. Nobody's really said
You can
that.
change it up every day, man.
Stir fry next night.
Lemon pepper.
We got chicken gumbo, chicken on a stick.
Oh,
you know
bro, you ate chicken on the stick?
Hell yeah, chicken on a stick.
Bro, chicken on the stick.
I like the chicken on a stick. That's a fucking good shit, man. Chicken on a stick is bomb shit, man. Well, so any last words, man, that you want to give us about the album and just, anything you want to say to anybody that's listening?
Man, I just want to say just thank you to all my supporters, anybody who is listening. We appreciate you. The album's coming out 1/26/19. By the time this comes out, it'll already be dropped.
It'll be out. No Setbacks.
Keep that on Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Twitter, YouTube, anything, Amazon Music, Google Play.
We'll make sure that the links to like the album are going to be in the show notes and everything like that. This way people can go automatically, get in there, buy the album, stream the album, whatever they, choose to do and shit.
Perfect.
So, man.
Where can they find you on social media?
At Jae Tilt, at JaeTilt. You can find me on Facebook at Jae Tilt, Twitter at Jae Tilt, Instagram at Jae Tilt, YouTube page Jae Tilt.
It's beautiful when they're all the same, right? When they co-align. I love that shit.
So it's not like Jae Tilt music or none of that.
See, Twitter fucked me up. Twitter fucked me up because the Hood Diner podcast is like fucking 20 some words and it has to be like less than 19. So I had to do the Hood Diner on on Twitter, but everything else is the Hood Diner podcast. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you on that.
thanks a lot, Twitter. But yeah, man.
Man.
Dude, shout out to Jae Tilt for coming in with us tonight,
thank
man.
you for coming
Welcome
and,
to the fucking diner,
your
man.
art
We
with
appreciate
us.
you coming.
Thank you guys for inviting me, man, and even giving me this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
No doubt. Last but not least, we'll give a shout out to the sponsor, Official
And
Clothing.
shout out to Young Padawan over here.
Yes, Alba.
Young Alva.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, official.com.
DJ, man.
Hood Diner 15 is the code if you want to get 15% off of your entire cart. Shout out to the Not Safe for Work podcast movement, to the Not Safe for Work podcast network. Shout out to all them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? If they made it this far, I'm sure they did. They're dope. They listen. And yeah, man. Episode 33.
It's in the books.
It's in the books, man. Thank you to Jae Tilt. Thank you to Oliver for coming and hanging out with us tonight, man.
Well, until next time, it's DJ Century.
And I am the homie Casual.
And it's Jae Tilt.
Peace.
Peace.